Hello, everybody. Hello, and welcome. Good morning. Hopefully, you all had a great weekend. Of course, Monday, everybody's favorite. I was gonna stream a lot yesterday, but I'll be honest, I just didn't really feel like it. I was shooting the shit with the boys and voice chats. We were playing some like Elden Ring Night Raid and stuff on the new boss, and yeah, I just didn't really feel like going live. So I didn't. No elaborate excuses or anything like that. Just was not really feeling like going live or anything. So hopefully you all had a great weekend. We're gonna be continuing our playthrough of Atomfall. And we played a few hours, I think like maybe like 3 or so hours last stream, and the game was actually really surprising me. It was really good. I was enjoying it quite a bit. So hopefully it continues to remain interesting. And yeah, let's get into it, shall we? Hi Nex, hi Jason, hi Oscar.
Thing I'm doing when they take that wall down is going on holiday.
Forgot how aggressively British it
Southport,
is.
maybe, or maybe somewhere exotic, like real.
It is so British. Hopefully the chat doesn't break. It might. Why did this person just sit down like a damn robot? But we were trying to find some other vendors that might have some good stuff here. Just slept a little over 10 hours. I actually slept quite a bit yesterday, honestly. I took 2 naps. And I don't regret it at all, dude. I do not regret it. Yesterday was a nice, lazy day. A bit of tea? Oh, what a fine morning it is. A bit of tea. Bit of tea in the morning. Beautiful morning, isn't it?
Keep your nose clean.
Alright, mate. Thanks for that. Oh, look at her hair. Takedown. I like the idea that I could just beat the shit out of anybody if I wanted to. Just with a little press of a button. They could die. Haven't slept in 2 days. That's definitely not healthy. Going for a cup of tea and some biscuits. Hello, Zachary. Hello. We gotta find the rest of the merchants here. They have a whole lot of like abandoned buildings.
Always doing make work around here. Should have those villagers doing it for us. Don't do nothing worthwhile this lot.
Wow. I mean, bit of whiskey, bit of scrap, bit of water. My inventory's full. Shit. Orders. Okay, right. Interchange is the main quest stuff. Yeah, that's definitely not too great. Probably sleep more than that. What's this game based off? I have no idea. I do not know the lore of the dev team. Treasure! I keep having this guy recommended in my shorts. He's this streamer dude playing through Elden Ring. And man, mercy on his soul, dude. He I've seen him for like 7 days in a row now, stuck on Millennia. It is it's sad, dude. And you know how the Souls like people are, right? The Souls community, they are
Outlaws sniffing around the village perimeter again. Not sure about you.
they're not exactly the most supportive individuals. I feel so bad, man. He's like, you guys are bullies. You're bullying. This is my first Souls like. You're basically bullying a baby. It's so sad, dude. I feel bad for the guy.
If you need to approach the woods for foraging, request an escort.
His whole chat is just like eviscerating him. But it's a good example of like, you know, he always has like a lot of viewers, but his chat is just so fucking toxic, man. It's a good example of why, for me personally, I prefer a much smaller community that's more like cold, more quality over quantity.
You're never gonna make your salvage quota arsing around like this.
Because I would literally never want to go live if I had his chat. Like, there's nice people in his chat. Don't get me wrong. That there aren't some nice people. I went in there and I was, you know, I was nice. I was trying to give him some positive vibes. But like,
Keep the peace,
most
Jimmy.
of them are just, oh god. I have like 200 viewers, dude, and like 180 of them will just be ripping the guy a new one. I just feel bad, man. But at the same time, it's like he could definitely cull the community more if he wanted to, you know.
They could just paint the boundary wall institutional grid. The Golden Zone country a lunatic asylum.
But I don't know. Maybe he really needs the money or something like that. You know, that could be the case. There are definitely a lot of streamers like that. Oh, look at that reflection, man. That looks so good. Definitely a lot of streamers like that, though, you know. They really need the money, so
Let's not have any trouble.
they kind of just allow whoever in the community. This is a really big village. It's like a lot to explore here. The rules have not always been that. I went ahead and I updated the guidelines and stuff like that because this whole time, we've obviously like enforced 18 plus only in the chat, and we've banned anybody that we found was under 18. But I realized I actually didn't have that in the rules. So, yeah, awkward. But I didn't have it in the rules, so I added it into the rules now. Should be in the description, hopefully. Should be in the description. It should be in the, Did I forget to mark the other one? Oh, god damn it, I did. Should be in the description. Should be exclamation point rules, and it should be also in the guidelines now. So if it's like your first time chatting, it should pop up and it should tell you.
One more civvy gives me cheek and I top the bastard.
Hey, yo. You'll give him top. Say less. Look at him. Is that a secret in the game? Will I get something if I find all the gnomes? I think we just all got gnomed. Get gnomed. Yeah, it's so nice, other than the, you know, oppressive military regime that's holding everybody in place. All these Unreal Engine 5 games look exactly the same. Is this Unreal Engine 5? What engine is Atomfall on? It's on the Asura engine, which is Rebellion's own engine. Awkward. I guess they don't all look the same. 'Cause it's not Unreal Engine 5. That's always the funniest thing when someone's like, oh man, all these blah blah games look the same, and it's like, this game isn't on that. Awkward. Yeah, the game looks great. I think the game looks really, really good. Surprisingly. So, like, I didn't think that it would be a very good looking game. What the hell is that? Yes, English only. Punching a gardener with your bare fist would hurt like a bitch. Just built different, I guess. What's this? Ooh. Oh. Sorry.
This is your final warning. Leave.
I'm not even... What do you mean? I'm not even... How do I put my shit away? Put it away! I don't know how to put it away. Ah! Ah, Jesus Christ! Jesus! Ah! The fuck? Getting my ankles nibbled by some damn rats. Alright. I'm leaving. PC games just seem to make games more fun than console. I don't know. Oh, he's getting fucking eviscerated by the rats. I don't know. I'm really excited for Death Stranding 2 in a few days here. What in the Dishonored? The hell? I'm really excited for Death Stranding 2 though. That's a PS5 exclusive in a few days here. It's true, you can mod. I mean, more and more games are actually allowing console players to mod, which is awesome to see. Because I've always thought that modding was one of the best things about PC. I'm not really a big modder, I'll be honest. I've never been a big fan of it. But that's usually just because it takes a lot of work most of the time to like get everything to work. Alright, well here's the village. Interesting. I guess maybe I should go all the way down, but I think I kind of got to the end of the village. At the very least, I got down to there. We'll go to the main quest. Yeah, that ROG Ally X looks really cool. The new Xbox at PC, literally.
You are leaving Wyndham, and the quarantine protocol is no longer
Thank you.
responsible for your safety.
Whoever just subbed, this game is so loud. Oh my god. Thank you. Notifications are still apparently broken. That's nice. You love to see it.
The area you are
But thank you.
entering is known to contain outlaws, lunatics, and monstrosities.
Yeah, does it have they said the price of the ROG Ally?
Shot is a wasted bullet.
I don't know if they've said the price of that as of yet, but it definitely it seems interesting. 900? Ooh, that's a lot for console players, bro. I don't think you're gonna get any console players with that. No offense to console people. Not saying they're broke. But I mean, they usually are on console because it's cheaper. Most people I talk to, thank you by the way, whoever subbed. Very nice of you. I'll thank everybody at the end of the stream when I can pull it up. Unfortunately, the alerts are broken right now. But everybody I talk to on console, like the number one reason they say that they're on console is because PCs are expensive, which is totally valid. That's totally valid. There's nothing wrong with that. You know, gaming is getting more and more expensive as a hobby for sure. But 900, that is like at that point, just build a PC, bro. I'm going to keep it real. Switch 2 is a big no. It's funny, actually, over the weekend, I was going to go buy one. I think I'll wait for Donkey Kong. So I'll probably pick up one next month. Because Donkey Kong, I'm not going to lie, that shit looks pretty fire. Not going to lie. Looks great. I'm very surprised how good that game looks. I'm not really a Nintendo person, but definitely when I was in Japan, I got a lot of use out of my Switch. And since I'm planning on taking, you know, like 2 to 4 weeks in another country every single year from now on, definitely will get my money's worth out of a Switch 2. There's no doubt about that. This is Atomfall visual. So I'm very excited for a Donkey Kong. Also, Metroid Prime with mouse and keyboard, essentially. Well, not mouse and keyboard, but with mouse controls with the new like Switch 2. That's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be really, really cool. Like, I'll finally be able to play some damn FPS games on Switch. Probably. This game is still so loud. I have it at 65%, dude. Guess we'll go 50. It's such a loud game. Okay. It's getting louder. I swear it's getting louder just to spite me right now. Attract swarms. Oh. So maybe I use this for the rats. It's literally just those doors. They're loud. I don't know. The loudspeakers in the town were really loud, dude. Trespassing. What are we trespassing against? Oh, not the bats. Not the fucking bats. Ooh. Square up. Bitch. Ooh. But yeah, kind of funny to mention the Switch 2. I do think the Switch 2 is like bad value, honestly. Like $450 for a Switch 2 and then $80 games. I do think that's bad value. Like, I definitely wouldn't recommend normal people to do that. It's a little crazy, but honestly, apparently it's not bad value because it's the fastest selling piece of hardware in history. So, I mean, you know, they can brick your Switch if you get any unauthorized mods, I think. Yeah, they can. You literally don't own it. You're just technically given permission to use it. Oh, you mean like every single game that you buy that's digital? Hey, I don't know why this is like a new thing to people. Brother, I have over 1,000 games in my Steam library. I don't own any of those, technically. Like, that's not new. There's definitely not a new thing. Our opinions are minimal compared to the normal market that the Switch is aimed for. Yeah. Physical games people are mad. The physical games people should have known that, like, physical games are being phased out. The moment that the digital and edition of the PS5 and the digital edition of the Xbox were selling more than the non-digital. I mean, it's pretty evident just by sales numbers that people are more interested with like saving their $100 out the gate or whatever out the gate than they care about like actual physical media. This has been a thing for a very long time now. Like, none of this is new information. Just badmouth the Switch. Nintendo's dispatch a re-education squad to your location. But no, I actually disagree. I've seen a lot of people say, oh, scalpers are the reason why it sold 3.5 million. I don't think that's true at all. If scalpers were the reason, then I wouldn't have like 15 Switch 2s in my local Walmart. And you couldn't just order them online willy-nilly. Like, scalpers are not the issue. If you want to see something that's affected by scalpers, look at the 5000 series GPUs, man. I had to fight fucking tooth and nail just to get those. And even then, my 5090 is $3,000. When it's supposed to be 2. So that's a situation where scalpers are actually doing something. I don't think it's scalpers. I think it's like just normal people. Like even people at my work, and I work with typically non-gamers, like older men. So in their like mid 40s to late 50s is like the majority of the people that I work with at my in my department. And several of them were talking to me about getting a Switch 2. And they got it for their, you know, for their grandkids. Like, I think a lot of people are getting it that are just normal people, because normal people don't care if a game is $80, bro. Like, they don't care if the game is $80. They don't know anything about, like, oh, they can brick your system if you doodle your Bob or whatever. They don't know any of that. They don't care. They go, oh, there's new Mario Kart and my grandkid wants it or my kid wants it, and they buy it. And those people, they way outnumber anybody that actually cares. Now, they're the silent majority. Now, you have a loud minority online that's gonna, like, cry about $80 games and stuff like that, but as we're seeing with the Switch 2, I mean, it really doesn't matter, man. Did I see the GPU Steam stats? 5060 Ti actually sold in 100,000 plus. No, I didn't. That's really cool. Like Steam hardware survey showed that. That's really interesting. Work with you? What do you mean you are one? I am the youngest person in my department, I'll have you know. Okay? I'm the spring chicken. Okay? 5090 good, but the hassle isn't worth it. Well, you wouldn't need a 5090 anyway. Nobody here in chat would need a 5090, most likely. I don't even need a 5090. Like, the only reason I have a 5090 is because I can afford a 5090. That's it. I don't need a 5090. But I can get one, so why not, you know? Like, a 5080 did everything I needed it to. Take care, Jason. Never apologize for having to leave streams or miss streams or anything like that. Your life is the most important thing. Focus on that. I'm just some nerd online playing video games. I'll be here whenever you find the free time, dude. Have a good one. Enjoy your Monday. Yeah, I think every single console is good. How much are 5080s? In theory, 1,000. But when I got mine, it was about 1,700. I don't know what they're going for right now. Maybe you can find them for around 1,000. I doubt it. You probably find them for about 1,200. Only get away with it in the Switch because it's a family console. I don't think Xbox or PlayStation players would be okay with $80. If you don't think that the next God of War will be $80 and it will sell a shit ton, I don't know what to tell you. Or when they do Bloodborne Remake and it's $80 as the PlayStation 6 launch game in a year, I don't know what to tell you, bro. And people will 100% spend $80 for Xbox stuff as well. Now, will a lot of people? No, because if you're smart, you probably just play it on Game Pass. But there will be people who will. I mean, look at me. I bought the $100 edition of Doom the Dark Ages. You know? And I know quite a few people that did. Like, Doom did pretty damn well. And a lot of us bought the $100 edition for like a couple days a couple days early access. It also gets you the season pass, which is why I got it, because I was like, that's pretty good. The DLC for Eternal was an absolute banger, and I'm sure Dark Ages will be the same. But like, a lot of people were online with the early access, and that was the $100 edition. So, yeah, I think a lot of people just, they don't understand how the average person thinks, you know? Can't believe we're already getting a PS6. Yeah, I mean, it'll probably be, I would say, at the end of next year, or 100% by 2027. We'll have it. 100% we will have it. I mean, the PlayStation 5 is like 5 years old now. You know? Nah, Bloodborne Remake has not been delayed. They're just saving it, just like they did with Demon Souls Remake, because they know it will be a system seller. That's why. They know that if they release Bloodborne Remake, people will buy the entire system just for that. And they're right, by the way. I will 100% buy a PS6. I don't care if it's $1,000. I will 100% buy it for Bloodborne Remake. I don't care. They are right. And there's a lot of us that will do that, goddammit. Am I proud of it? No. But it's the truth. I'm not gonna lie. I'm 100% gonna do it. You're goddamn right I will. I've been waiting so long for Bloodborne to get something. I will chomp at the goddamn bit and I'll have an aneurysm when that shit is revealed. What if it's a DS3 remake? Nah, it won't be. It's gonna be something Sony owns, and Sony owns Bloodborne. It'd be 900. I don't think they'll go 900. I think the PlayStation 6 will probably be 700. That's what I would guess. I'd say it's probably going to be 700. COD Black Ops 6 is a good game. I have a review on the channel. Feel free to take a look. Also, thank you for whoever just subbed. Notifications are broken. I'm sorry about that. I will give everybody a personal thank you at the end of the stream when I can pull it up. But yeah, I mean, Nintendo's owning with the Switch 2, and that shows every single game like publisher out there that even though people will whine online about $80 games, it doesn't really matter. They'll buy it anyway. Because the number one, I think a news article came out that was an analysis of sales over in the UK. So take this with a grain of salt. It's UK sales. Because they're public over there. But I think it was 86% of the games sold for the Switch 2 were first-party games. So 86% of all the sales for all the games for Switch 2 were probably mostly Monster Hunter. Or not Monster Hunter, sorry. Fucking Mario Kart. They're probably mostly Mario Kart. And then, like, whatever the Switch 2 versions were. I don't even know what they have. Probably a Zelda Switch 2 version, and I don't know. I'm not a big Nintendo guy. I don't really know. But yeah, like 86% of the games sold. Third-party games are doing really, really bad on the Switch 2. Which apparently is surprising to publishers, which I don't know why it would be surprising, because my question would be, why would I buy a version of a game that's been out several years that runs worse than it does on PS5 or the Xbox? Or the Switch 2 for more expensive? I don't know who would do that. But one publisher said that the sales for their game, a third-party publisher said the sales for their game on Switch 2 were significantly worse than even their lowest expectations. So, people are not buying third-party shit for the Switch 2. They're buying Nintendo stuff, and that's about it. Another Last of Us remake? I doubt it. I doubt it. But they will have Super Galactic or whatever Naughty Dog's new game is. Super Intergalactic, whatever the hell. Which I'm really excited for. I want to see what they're doing with that. Naughty Dog space game? Sign me up, dude. The site manager wants to keep a log while he's gone to check the construction site. It's so quiet and we're trapped just the same as we were yesterday. There was the day the power went down and the quarantine cut us off from the others and then nothing. How long has it been? Months? I heard strange noises again from below. The site is blocked off from up here, so boss had to go through robotics lab. I know he's not coming back. He took the site off his key and I'm so hungry. We built all of this for the scientists. And for what? I'm gonna find him. He got hungry. Hi, user. How's it going, dude? I'm doing well. How about yourself? New here? Why is it a ban? Behind you is a ban because people wanted it to be a ban. That is why. People said it was false advertising, that they weren't getting banned, so we started banning people for it. But really, it's just to get you to click and comment on the stream. It's engagement bait. You'll find it in a lot of these, like, short streams. Apple users, they shit on a paid Apple label and they'll still buy it. I think you'd be surprised how many normal users that is. I don't think it's just Apple. I know so many Sony people that are literally the exact same, dude. I know so many Sony people where it does not matter how expensive the game is, how expensive the PlayStation is, they have to play that new God of War. They have to play that new Uncharted or whatever. I know a lot of those people, man. The Sony ponies, if you will. Hello? Yes, I do. Are you the operator? Who the hell is this? How do you know I was here?
Perception is key.
Totally means check. Yep. I am indeed check. 100%. What, The Last of Us 3 already? I don't know if we'd get it, though. I mean, we won't get it for a very long time if we ever get it. I'm excited for them to do something new, though. I'm very excited for Intergalactic, or whatever the game is called. Super Intergalactic. Whatever they showed at the Video Game Awards last year. Is 16 gigabytes good for a 5070 Ti? Yeah. Yeah, 16 gigs is good. 16 gigs is, like, right at what I would recommend for people. I'd say if you're buying a GPU in today's day and age, I wouldn't go for 12, personally. I'd go for 16. I'm starting to play games like Monster Hunter Wilds, like Last of Us on PC that are using upwards of like 12, 13 gigabytes of VRAM. So I would definitely recommend, like, if you're getting a graphics card, go for 16 gigs of VRAM if you can. 12 gigs is like, you'll probably be fine. You'll probably be fine. But there's going to be some games, especially ones that like are not very well optimized, that you might struggle with. Also depends on your resolution, though.
Everything depends upon the interchange. It must live again. And then Oberon must die. Oberon must.
Okay. Little spooky boy. Yippee! We have lights.
Data stores offline. Central
What's a game you played that just always had your attention and you personally enjoyed the most? My favorite game of all time is Mass Effect 2. Mass Effect 2 is still the GOAT for me. After all these years, I have never played something on the level of Mass Effect 2, personally. Getting in, Ed Kenzie. Hi, Animal. Good morning. Thank you, ISO the Ruler. Thank you. I don't have any issues with Druckmann. I'm not a fan of the Last of Us Part 2 story very much, but the rest of The Last of Us 2 is a masterpiece. Literally everything other than the story is a masterpiece. So, at the very least, I'm confident that their next game will be really, really good and enjoyable, even if the story is ass. I'm very fortunate. I have the capacity to either enjoy a game based on the narrative or enjoy a game based on the gameplay. Obviously, in a perfect, ideal, utopic society, we would have both. But I'm very fortunate. I can enjoy either or. I don't care if a Doom game has absolute ass story, as long as it's fun to rip and tear. And I don't really care if a visual novel is just me clicking through stuff and, like, not making any decisions. I don't really care. I can enjoy both of those games and even give both of those games like a 10 out of 10. If I, like, really, truly enjoy them. So, for me, I really like Last of Us Part 2 because everything other than the story is fantastic. But there's a lot of people out there where, like, they need the story to be good. And those are typically the people that don't like Last of Us Part 2. And that's totally fair. You know, to each their own. But like I said, I'm very lucky. I can go either way. Yeah, Joel got absolutely owned, bro. Hole in one. He's not coming back from that one. I restored power to a console in the interchange, which appeared to begin an activation process. However, the facility reported that the central processor and data stores are still offline. Plugging in the battery has released the locks on the data stores. The announcement said they require atomic power. Was this game any good? I've only played about 3 hours, but I do really like what I've played so far, yes. I've enjoyed it quite a bit. Training stimulants. Oh, shit. Those are for skills. Ooh. What can I get for skills? Charisma. Disarm traps. I kind of want to be able to disarm traps. Search things faster. That would be nice. You throw things further and faster. Reduces damage from melee attacks could be good. Defeating an enemy in melee combat grants melee damage. Stagger duration when people are kicked. Takedowns are less noise. Reduce the sound of your footsteps. Deal more damage to unaware enemies. Ooh, what are these? Health. Health regen. Honestly, health would not be bad. Check out Horizon Zero Dawn. It needs a high-end PC, though. I mean, I have an RTX 5090 and a Ryzen 9800 X3D and 64 gigs of DDR5 RAM, so I think I could probably run it. If I can't run it, that game's fucked. That game is fucked, dude. They did something real wrong if my PC can't run a game, man. That is a real messed up port. All right, we got to go get the power juiced up. Take care, Zachary. Thanks for stopping by, dude. Hi, Sasquatch. Cult of the Lamb. Cult of the Lamb is fun. I enjoyed it. I didn't get all the way through it. I got a little bored after, like, probably like 8 hours or so. But it was a fun little game. I think that game would be really fun to stream just because it has like stream integration where you can cause like your villagers to be named after viewers and stuff like that, which could be fun because I'd love to just murder the shit out of Kenzie, sacrifice her to Satan, and gain, you know, demonic powers as a result, and live out other fantasies. That'd be great. But it was a fun game. I need another battery. Spare batteries. Let me read it. What button is it? J? Ah, J. 3rd December 1956. Garo denied my request, of course, but I've heard some of the spare batteries over at the dam that we might be able to get our hands on. Could you pick them up for me, Douglas? You know the way. Into Casterfell Wood and head north. Into Casterfell Wood and head north. Bard memo mentions the possibility of spare atomic batteries being stored at the dam in the north of Casterfell Woods. Well, it would appear as if I need more batteries. ¿Tú habla español? Yo hablo español, but not on stream. Not on stream, my friend. You agreed when you went to type your comment that you would speak English only. Okay? You pressed agree. You pressed agree. No English. That's just not true. I know you speak English. T. Griggs. I know you speak English. You know why? Because you didn't properly ask me if I speak Spanish. You literally used improper Spanish. So, nice try, though. Maybe that would work on somebody that didn't speak Spanish. Unfortunately for you, I have a pretty solid understanding of Spanish. Decent attempt at a troll, though. The beautiful thing about not speaking English, guys, is that chat is optional. If you don't speak English, you can shut the fuck up. That's free. And highly encouraged. Actually. We're totally fine with lurkers here. You know, chat is entirely optional. None of us will be in a state of disarray if you choose to not participate. Expanding, your messages are getting deleted faster than I can even read them, my guy. So, I hate to tell you, but you're not the main character. I hate to be the bearer of bad news on this one. My God. Oh, Jesus. They got the piranhas in the water. Someone's feelings are hurt. If you think my feelings are hurt over you badly trolling that you don't speak English, my guy, you really don't know me. You really do not know me at all. My guy, people say literally the most horrendous things to me on an almost daily basis on here. If it affected me at all, I would not have been streaming for 7 years. Certainly somebody pretending that they don't speak English. I mean, how is that going to hurt my feelings? It's not a me problem. That's dismissive. Well, it is intended to be, yes. 7 years, 60 views. Absolutely. Way more than you have, right? I mean, I'm sure we could pull up your channel and we can see how well you're doing, right? Probably not as well as me. Right? Is that fair to say? You got 20K on Twitch? Right. Of course. Of course, right? Everybody always does. You know, the crazy thing about trolls is that they're always the most attractive. They are literally Giga Chad himself. They bench press like 5 plates. They're all multi-millionaires, right? Retired, own a couple islands. It's crazy, man, that all the trolls are just so successful. That's so wild. It's almost like they're all liars or something. But that would be crazy, right? That would be insane. Oh.
Steady now.
Keep your eyes open.
Let's
I
have
heard
no
someone.
struggle.
You saw nothing. Ooh. Jesus. Stay put while I shoot. God, dude, I keep pressing C to crouch. Tally ho, bitch.
Must be over this way.
Oh, top
Not firing.
of the morning, do ya?
What the heck?
What the heck? She doesn't know. Okay, she knows. Okay. That went pretty well, actually. $50 is a troll, and he's always looking for beef. Jeff Bezos, too. He's a literal Giga Chad. Jack AF. He has chicks left. So true, so real. Giga Chad. Yep. Those guys just real personifications of Giga Chad. They do so well. Yeah, I've played Red Dead 2. I love Red Dead 2, man. Red Dead 2 is kind of an interesting one for me because the first time I played it, I bounced really hard off of it. I didn't really like it. But then when I came back to it like a couple years later, especially once it came out to PC, and I absolutely loved it. Definitely like one of my favorite narratives in a game. All right. So we need to head... Atomic batteries being stored in the dam in the north of Casterfell Woods. Where is Casterfell Woods? Undiscovered. Okay. Well. That complicates things. Water wheels. Caves. Village. Maybe I have to go through here. Unless, maybe this goes somewhere? Let's go here first. See if that goes anywhere. Didn't Jeff Bezos get divorced because his wife literally couldn't stand to be around him? Yeah, and then she took like half his money and instantly became like the most wealthy woman on the entire planet. Don't worry though, guys. He's winning. Just like Elon Musk. Don't worry, guys. He's winning. He's definitely not miserable. Even though he makes his own Reddit accounts that are anonymous where he glazes himself to his haters. Even though he's been divorced several times. And even though he feels, for some reason, the need to lie online to randoms about how good he is at video games. All of those are very clearly indications that the guy has a great life. Is super proud of himself. Just a real stand-up dude. Should most definitely inspire to be like him. See, a lot of people don't have money, so they think that if you have money, it means that, like, you're winning at life. And don't get me wrong, having money means you win in some department of life. But as somebody who is literally homeless and now makes significantly more money than I need, I can tell you, it does not solve all your problems. It really doesn't. It solves some problems. Don't get me wrong. It absolutely does. It'll solve a lot of problems, but it doesn't solve all of them. If you don't have a loving and supportive family, if you don't have great friends around you, a good positive like social network, if you have poor mental health, all of those things, money can't fix, man. Honestly, money can actually make a lot of those things worse if you think about it, because now you have to start wondering like, oh, are these people with me because of my money, or are they with me because they actually like and care about me? A prenup wouldn't save them, Oscar. A prenup only saves you if for the amount that you're worth at the time that you get married. So the whole thing behind a prenup is saying, hey, we're getting married. I'm worth this much money. So like if we break up, if we get a divorce or whatever, then I was worth this much money before and this is how much money I have. The problem with the Jeff Bezos situation is that he was worth this much money when they got together. Then he was worth this much money when they wanted to get divorced. A prenup doesn't save you in that situation. You're cooked. Well, this doesn't look good. This is Skethermore. This is not where we need to be. This is not at all where we need to be. Which is also why a lot of prenups, even when people have them, prenups fall through. Because if the woman, I say the woman, it could be vice versa, but it's typically the woman. You know, as history has shown, it's typically the woman, not always, but it is typically the woman. If the woman gets a good lawyer and they can prove that, you know, they contributed in some way, shape, or form to the drastic growth in your financial situation while you were married, then they're entitled to that money. This isn't where I just came from, right? No, okay. Sounds dumb as fuck. Like I said, I mean, the prenup is literally... The only thing a prenup is for is saying, right now, like, okay, I'll just use my own personal finances, right? Right now, I make, you know, according to all assets and stuff like that, I'm worth X amount. We'll just say, you know, you count the home and all of that. You say, I'm worth $600,000 or whatever. But once you divvy up all the assets and all of that, the home, everything, right? If you're worth $600,000 when you get, and then I get married, if now I've gotten a few promotions at my job, a couple stocks I've invested in have really blown up, right? Maybe this home has appreciated a bunch. Now it's $1 million home or something like that. And now I'm worth, let's just say, you know, double what I originally was, so 1.2 mil. My wife, she could make a very solid argument that I grew that $600,000 extra dollars because of her. And now she could get that $600,000. Right? She could get half the house. You know, you have to sell the house and she could get half of it. She could get half of what I've made on the market and stuff like that. Like, that stuff happens, man. I wonder if maybe that bunker that we found earlier is where I gotta go. And it's not uncommon. It's a dangerous thing about getting married, man. Like, even if she's just a stay-at-home mom, she could make the argument that, like, she gave peace of mind and she took care of home things and a bunch of chores and ran errands and stuff like that. And as a result, that freedom of mind is what directly allowed you to make that money. Like, if she gets a good enough lawyer, she could make that argument. Morning, Jane Onion. Glad you're unbanned and everything. Sorry about that, dude. I loved how you owned Oscar, though. Very, very funny. What game is this? This is Atomfall. Smart men don't get buried. Why would you sign a contract where you have to pay the other person when they're the ones to break it? Very true. Very true. And also, why would you want the fucking government involved in your relationship? Like, I get it. You could get tax benefits and stuff like that, but the pros and cons analysis is just not at all. It's not at all worth it for you. It's just objectively not. And I wish it wasn't the case. Especially for those religious individuals, because they, you know, a lot of their, like, religious beliefs are very tightly tied to marriage. But unfortunately, in the modern day and age, it's like, I don't want the fucking government involved in my relationship. I don't want to have to get lawyers involved or anything like that. That looks like a bad guy. It's a bad guy. I missed. I missed! Got him. Oh, we went. Oh! Infection? Oh, hell yeah. He's infected me with fucking schizophrenia. My aim! Oh, shit. Alright, well, those things are terrifying. I don't know what they are, but fucking ow. Jesus. Ow. God damn. Been married for a long time. They still have a healthy relationship. Oh, yeah, dude. Your weapon bloom is directly tied to your beats per minute. Yeah, I realized. I did realize that. It makes it shaky, too. Makes your aim, like, very, very shaky. I'm infected, so I think my... Yeah, look at this fucking sway, dude. There's no hold breath mechanic. I wonder if he's still angered. There's something funny about them just flopping over. Yeah, the heart rate mechanic is cool. I mean, I'm infected. I don't really know what that entails, but I don't know how to look at... I don't see any, like, status menu or something like that. Fucking hell. Jesus Christ. They don't have shit. I'm making some damn band-aids. Ow. I'm ripping off their damn loincloths and using them to bandage myself up. hell are these like weird mushroom growths? Okay, my bad. Gun oil. Okay, relax, relax. I'm gonna take out the enemies first, and then we'll worry about looting. Put the pistol on. We got a lot of pistol ammo. Oh! Sit down, pussy. Jesus Christ. Okay, that was a slick ass animation. What the hell? Didn't need a style on him like that. Some Fallout New Vegas type shit. I wonder if one shotgun blast to the face could kill him. No. Bloom. Oh. Oh. Oh, the 1 HP. Oh my god, the literal 1 HP. Ow. Better get all my shit back. And then some. TP. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, no, I know several people that are in like very successful relationships. I'm not at all like anti-relationship or anything. And even like marriages, I know people that get married and it's successful. I mean, the statistics aren't great on it. You know, I am unfortunately like a very info and fact and statistics based person, so like the stats aren't great on it. But honestly, it's not like terrible or anything. I'm gonna take weapon throwing. I feel like this might be good. And then I'll put a little throwable on. Makes a feral ghouls fall out and mana fiends. Wow. Oh yeah, the Wendigo. I could see a little Wendigo. I could see some Wendigo action. Yeah, these guys hurt. These guys hurt a lot. Ooh, SMG ammo. Wonder if that means I'll find one. It'd be nice when this infection wears off, then my heart rate can actually go down under 120. It's at like a permanent 120 right now. Doesn't seem like you can really do takedowns on them. They're knowers, man. They are knowers. But we do have stuff stashed away. You know, in case we need it. I'm not going to say we're little hoarders or anything, but my habits have had a pretty positive impact on us. That's what I will say. On our survival. Wrong button. This looks like fucking Dying Light when he was holding that up. Alright, now my throwing should be stronger. So maybe I can use this instead of bullets. Maybe. We'll see. Meat. We'll have to loot this properly. I just want to make sure we've taken all these guys out. I don't want one sneaking up on me or something. Even though they don't seem to wander very much. Oh fuck. It's the rats. Where's that bait trap? We've got a bait trap specifically for these little buggers. Yeah, come on, come on, come on. Hey, come on, you little bitches. Come on. Yeah. Nom 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 nom. Come get me. Come nibble on my ankles. Shit. Throw it. Yeah. You fools. You buffoons. Got him. That worked pretty well. Some Dishonored type shit. He was asking if it banned you, and he got banned. Well, it sounds like he got the answer to his question. I mean, yeah. Fuck around and find out, right? I think that's a beautiful thing. He instantly got the answer that he was, you know, curious about. And now he's probably unbanned because, you know, it's only a 5-second ban at first. So now he's probably bing chilling. Ooh. Oh, baby. We're getting all sorts of stuff for perks. This is great. This place is awesome. Oh, we're gonna have to make some trips, brother. We're gonna have to make some damn trips with all these goopies. I wish I could store normal resources. That would be nice. It was here. I think that's everyone. I think we killed them all. What does that say is not what does that mean. We speak English, which isn't hard to understand if you could speak it. True. No, you were banned. But you were only banned for 5 seconds. Streamer is not confused. For some reason, YouTube just doesn't tell you when you get banned. You still don't know if it means you... Sorry. I couldn't even read that without laughing. Alright, let's read some lore. God knows how we made it out of medical, but somehow we managed to escape through the caves with all hell breaking loose. No one can understand how the containment protocols could have failed so completely. The consequences, if there was an atmospheric release, are unthinkable. For now, we have more immediately pressing concerns. Dr. Fisher is manifesting the early symptoms of primary exposure and infection, just as we've seen before in the test animals. We all know there's nothing we can do but wait and observe. Perhaps provide some measure of mercy at the end. The worst of it is that Fisher knows that too. Damn. Kind of dark. This is Atomfall. There's just so much cloth everywhere. Which I guess makes sense, because it does takes 4 cloth for 1 bandage, which is kind of crazy, actually. So, kind of makes sense, I guess. Is a primary healing in the game. Hopefully I did actually get all of them. Not gonna be jump scared. Fisher turned Foley. It only took a few days in the end. I've never seen anything like it. I'd run through that moment what felt like a million times in my head, but as I raised that pistol to her head, I felt no shred of that imagined uncertainty. I pulled the trigger without a moment's hesitation and executed one of my oldest, dearest friends in cold blood. What's worse is that I'd do it again in a heartbeat. Maybe Alan was right after all. Perhaps he has an answer to all this horror, but he's not here to help us. I can't risk sending anyone to find him either. We're all turning now, some fast, some slow. We're all infected, and I can't break quarantine. Well, that was nice of him. Guys made a whole lot of explosives. Meat. What do you use glass to make? This? Oh, this is melee damage buff? Oh, actually, I mean, that's not that bad, actually. Hey, much props and respect. I don't know what I've done to elicit either of those things, but thank you nonetheless. Props and respect to you as well. Take care, Next. Thanks for stopping by, dude. I like the haircut. I haven't had my haircut in a long time, but thank you. I'll take it. Usually people are saying terrible things, or if they compliment me, it's in a disgustingly sexual manner. So I will take any compliments I can get. I'll take it. Basically, people that behind you as they kind of want to see what it means, and it like boosts the stream in the YouTube algorithm. Yes, true. It is called engagement bait, much like clickbait, which I think most people know. Gets people to click and comment on the live stream. YouTube utilizes an engagement-based algorithm that highly incentivizes content creators to not only get clicks, but most importantly, get comments, because that is the most valued form of interaction on a channel. So by having something on the screen that elicits a reaction from the average viewer to where they want to click and comment in order to test it out or ask about it, either way, doesn't really matter. You're benefiting as the content creator. It's kind of the explanation behind it all. That's why you'll see it so much in the short streams out there. Basically, you see it a lot because it works a lot. Ooh, look at that. They hid that one. That's actually a very well hidden one. Where's this go? Oh, just right here as well. So many little hidey holes and stuff. Gives a heart slow buff. Reduce heart rate increase. It's not what T does at all, but okay. If you say so, video game. I think we're almost done getting all the loot from here. Thank God we shed all those nerds. Mods, I don't know if you banned all of those people, but if you did, I'm proud of you. There's a moment there where there's just a whole lot of trolls and shit in the comments. I don't know if you guys hit them with the perma or you timed them out or whatever, but whatever you did to get rid of them, I appreciate you. It was very well done. British Atomics Research Division, 1957 official memo to all employees. The new Slatendale entrance to the interchange is now accessible to staff. The entrance can be found at grid reference. Please note the construction work is still ongoing and caution using this entrance is advised. Well, I've already been there. Should use more shotgun ammo, apparently. Yeah, the English only thing is funny because, like, they assume I only speak English, which, to be fair, my Spanish is not fantastic, but I do still have 4 years spent, you know, academically studying Spanish, so I do still have a pretty solid understanding of at least the, you know, many of the fundamentals and the phrases and stuff like that, so it's always very easy for me to tell when someone is, like, pretending to speak Spanish. Because they improperly conjugate their verbs. Which is like very elementary. You learn that like your first year in Spanish, you know? That's not even like advanced knowledge or anything. But it's always funny when you see somebody like pretending to speak a language and just like totally butchering it. Even through tech, like you could type it into Google Translate and you could get a much better translated fake version of whatever you're trying to say. You know? I guess they don't think that far in. This note is a series of barely legible scrawls. Change, inside, never quiet, not me. Us, 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 us. Okay, well, we have confirmation, maybe not exactly monsters, but some strange beings, for sure, exist. I think we've searched this place pretty, thoroughly. Didn't really find anything super good other than, I mean, I guess the stuff that's the most important is the whatchamacallits, the skill points. Skill points are very nice. I enjoy some skill points. Honestly, the pistol, did more damage and stuff than I thought it would. Get off our land! So if I remember right, the bunker in question. Oh, could grab these. And I can disarm traps now, right? There's a booby. There's a booby somewhere here. A booby. Look at that. Haha. Haha. Look at that. Molly. Ooh, more herbs. Gay Spanish. A lot of languages are actually like kind of similar. Like I feel like once you've learned 2 languages, it's so much easier to learn more languages. Unless it's something really wild. She's just saying she has the key, which we have. Like Chinese, bro. Mandarin. I feel like Mandarin is really fucking tough. Honestly. Because, like, the hardest part of learning Japanese is kanji. Like, by far. And kanji is basically, like, very similar to a lot of Chinese, you know? And that shit is just so confusing. It's so confusing. It's gonna take me so long to... Oh, shit. We've got bad guys. I really want to try throwing something at one of these guys. Now that I have better throwing. Who is he talking to? You think I could throw from here and hit him? Oh!
You got it.
I thought that would one shot. It didn't. But it shows me a line now, which is at least very nice. Oops. French and Spanish are both the same language, but different. Like a thick London accent versus a thick Scottish accent type shit. Got taught by a teacher who owns a gay bar in Tacoma. A lot of lore there. Oh, these guys have melee. Let's go. Square up, pussy. Wait, does that guy have a gun? Oh! Oh! Fucking crack him right upside the head. Come at me. Come at me. Ooh. Nani? This was the only guy with a shotty. Bread. Consume. Hello, Tristan. I don't know what it is about your name, dude, but my brain struggles with it. I don't know what it is. I'm just gonna start calling you Mr. Jackson or something. I don't know, dude. There's something about it where my brain just like and right when I'm about to say it. I don't know why. What are you guys supposed to be playing? Our Baldur's Gate run with the mods. We're going to be doing a Baldur's Gate playthrough with all the moderators. Ahoy, ahoy. I'm kidding. We're not going to do that. It's already going to take me like 2 years to finish the one with Josh and Chris and Jose. Oh, Phasmo. Tristan is how it's pronounced. Oh, Tristan is how it's pronounced, not Tristan. So it's not like Christian, even though it looks like Christian. It's just Tristan, which is a normal name. Tristan is normal. Christian is I've never heard that before, which is why I think it breaks my brain when I see it. Hello, I've completed another big pile of poop today. It was slightly hard, but the smell was great. That's awesome, Dr. Kimmer. That's great, and I really appreciate you coming by and telling me. But like I always tell you, it's probably conversation for your doctor. I am a scientist, but I am not a doctor. I am not qualified to hear these things or to comment on these things. My parents are black, so they gave me an extra bougie name. Christian. Tristan. Okay, if it's just Tristan, I can do that. I can do that. I say that, but I've said that in the past. We'll see what happens, man. I'm not going to promise anything. Hopefully, it'll stick in my brain, but I'm going to be real. It might not. My brain is not very smart when it comes to name. She played Phasmo yesterday. The day before, she lied. She must commit seppuku to regain honor for the family. Listen, Oscar, you'll get used to animal letting you down. Okay? Trust me, I got used to it a long time ago. You'll get used to it. It just comes from experience of knowing her for really any semblance of time whatsoever. But you will get used to it. She will let you down in a myriad of ways, honestly. She's kind of always keeping you on your toes on how she's going to let you down, but it will happen. She will fall through. So, you know, just take this as a learning experience, and just remember, you know, going forward, it's gonna happen more. You're the only few who would reply me calmly, so I now consider you as my friend. Well, let's not go too far here, Dr. Cooper. Let's not get ahead of ourselves here. Okay. I'm pretty calm about most comments. I'm a pretty chill guy, you could say. Just don't say that in the Discord. Shimona, Shimona, ha! Blanket. Blanket. Oh, blanket. That is a great interpretation of MJ, to be fair. Jackson or TJ? TJ, I can do. I can so do TJ. Let's go with TJ. I like TJ. I can't fuck up TJ. Unless you say, like, it's supposed to be pronounced Tuj or Tej or something. TJ, I can do. I may not be great at names, but I can do TJ. The mad druids flooded through the... Druids? Huh? Are we playing Tainted Grail again? The mad druids flooded through the sewer. Vicky says they went and destroyed a convoy from the outside, looted it for all it's worth, batteries and all. Now, Boss wants us to go after them, says them atom batteries are good salvage, wants us to sneak into their castle where the batteries go, grab as many as we can. I'd rather have a hot poker up my arse than go anywhere near those mass maniacs. Still see those twig faces when I close my eyes. Casterfell Woods. Where we need to go? Oh, it says Casterfell Woods. Look at that. We're doing things. We're learning. Chat broke again. Zach does not even befriend us. Okay, let's not get ahead of ourselves. I've given a reason as to why I haven't befriended every single moderator. All right? If you weren't there when I went into the reasons for each and every mod, that's a you issue. Not a me issue, but I went in detail about why I'm not friends with every single moderator. All right? God damn it. Chat just breaks. Okay, just because I ban people does not mean I'm not chill. Alright? It's like if you went into a sensory deprivation tank, right? And you were at a sensory deprivation tank place, and it's supposed to be chill and zen. And then you have a guy that comes in, and he's a total retard, and he's like... Right? You can't let that guy there, right? He's ruining the vibes. Can't let him into the establishment. How are you supposed to deprive yourself of your senses when they're constantly being irritated by a mongoloid? So what do? You kick him out. That's what we do here. You know, you have somebody acting up. They're being a fool. They're disturbing the peace and the vibes. So the mods take them out back and they beat their head in with hammer. But we're still chill. You know? Must have missed that. Basically, I said, I don't consider Kenzie and Fuzz to be my friends because they're too busy and they never talk to me and they never play games with me or anything. Okay? So, that's why they can't be my friends. I don't consider them friends. I said I could easily consider them friends, but they never, you know, cross the bridge. So, you know, it never happens. I said Animal, I don't consider a friend because she left. She dipped on me and the channel. And, you know, I don't know if I can trust her again. So that's why. Which kind of ties in to the previous conversation. I said Evader, he's just not around enough, you know, he's a busy guy, he's not around enough, really like shoots the shit or anything. He comes in every now and then. And uh-oh. Ooh! I said Oscar. I said Eddie is my friend. Okay, so Eddie is my friend. Jay is my friend. Josh is my friend. Loki is my friend. Calvin is obviously my friend. Other moderators. Levi. Levi's fucking gone. Who knows where Levi is, right? Levi's fucking dead and gone at this point. Well, I have no idea where he is. And I said Oscar is the closest out of probably all the mods to being a friend. Just because he's active in the Discord and he seems like a pretty cool guy that I could shoot the shit with. That is what was said. Fucking 166 beats per minute on my heart rate. I'm about to just fall over and die. Unless he starts his 30-minute rant. Oh, I mean, I go on rants all the time. But they're never really angry. I mean, I may, you know, like, exaggerate things for content reasons, you know? Like, instead of just being like, let's just pick somebody to bully in the chat. Okay, I like the chill guy memes, right? Instead of just reading it like that, like, sometimes it's better for content and stuff for me to be like, dude, seriously? You fucking come in here and you say you like the chill guy meme? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you, dude? You know, it's just better for, like, content, right? But it's like, I don't actually care. You know? Like, if I cared, I would remember, like, any of the trolls or anything like that. I'd never remember them. I always have to be... Oh, Jesus Christ! I always have to be, like, reminded about who people are or what they did or whatever. Because, to be entirely honest, if I'm not streaming, I'm not really thinking about chatters at all. I'm not. I'm too busy, man. I got a damn life I'm living, you know? Chatters, like, they only exist while I stream. You know, people in the Discord exist outside of that. Like, I'll shoot the shit with people in the Discord and stuff. But, like, the trolls aren't in the Discord, obviously. How do you get taken out back with hammers? I don't know. Just, like, be a retard. Yeah, Oscar's pretty chill. He'll get a little wacky every now and then, but for the most part, he's pretty chill. This is giving Fallout 3 vibes, hardcore, of like the underground, like subway tunnels and stuff in Fallout 3 that kind of connects everything. I like this. This is neat. You gotta use the signs and stuff in order to figure out where you're going. Like, we need to go to Casterfell Woods, so we need to go this way. I knew Zach cared. I mean, I don't like it when anybody that is, you know, a moderator for the channel and stuff like that, just like dips. Because that person does a lot of banning and stuff. That person does a lot of shit for me. You know? For free. It's crazy. Think about how much the moderators on this channel do for free. I don't even pay these guys. They're the best. So yeah, I mean, I lose one of them. I'm like, damn, that's a fucking bummer. I might have to moderate my own chat. You think I'd keep Kenzie around at all if she wasn't useful? God, no. She'd be in the back with the fucking pile of bodies with dents the size of hammers in her head. You know? But luckily for her, she's useful. So she gets to stick around. This place seems kind of spooky, bro. Not gonna lie. They took the batteries. I'm trespassing. I kind of want to make friends with these guys. I usually like druids in games. Just like kind of walk around and see what happens. Maybe we can meet some of these guys, talk to some of these guys. Oh, well, that doesn't look good up there. In fact, that actually looks quite bad. The hell? Hey, a strong bird. I don't think that's how those physics work, but what do I know? Watermill cellar. Why not? Not even the Discord to be fair, but I'll be joined tonight. I didn't really spam memes, to be honest. I just type in chat and just chill. All my aggressiveness is saved for my for the powerlifting platform. That is a good place to get out some aggression for sure. In the gym. That is healthy. The birds are an alarm mechanic? Oh. I'm going on 30. My knees will be crying soon. Uh-oh. Careful squatting below parallel after that, bro. That's when things start to go awry. What is your next profile picture? I don't know. I don't even know what your current profile picture is. Ooh. A bard chest. Is that what they're called? Yes. Bard. Doing a barv. Everyone's favorite. Doing a barv. Everyone loves that game. Masterpiece of a game. I guess no one's down here. This is nice. Thought there'd be monsters or something down here. We're just being chillin'. You ever just like kind of want one of these like, you know, catastrophic events to occur because you're playing the game and you're like, dude, this would be kind of nice, you know? Like, I actually think it'd be kind of nice to just live in this little damp cellar. Right? Just kind of live down here, man. It's kind of cozy, like, especially in there. You got a whole, like, room. You don't got a job or anything. Oh, look at this. I missed this. Well, this seems just kind of cozy, man. No job. No school. No nothing, man. Seems nice. I could get down with this. Honestly. Where'd that painkiller thing go? Oh, there we go. Let's be a cozy little place. A little cellar. I like live in a little cave. Build your own shelter. See, I think these things would be awesome until I think about the spiders, and then I just go, you know, actually, maybe that wouldn't be great. But maybe in this world, there's no spiders, right? Like, maybe all the spiders died. Can you shut up? Shut up. Shut up. Oh, that actually worked. Mama's basement vibes? Yeah, dude, that'd be sick. I'd love to be in a little basement. Like, you know, just have like a goth girl kidnap me or something. I just live in her fucking basement. She's like, I like it when you stream. You get to stream. But then I have a job as well that, like, is totally okay with me working whenever the fuck I want. Like, that would be peak. Because I'd still want to work, you know. In some capacity, just not as much as I currently do. So, like, yeah, you know, I just work when I feel like it. I can dream. If only. Speaking of spiders, by the way, I think me and the boys, since Grounded 2 comes out next month, I think we're going to do a playthrough of Grounded 1. And I know chat wanted me to have a super chat thing to where if people donate, I'll turn off arachnophobia mode for the stream. I'm not going to do that. It would be way too scary and I would not be able to play the video game. But I have a feeling I'll still get scared because I still don't like normal insects. Spiders are like definitely like terrible. They're the worst of the worst, don't get me wrong. But I don't like normal insects either, so I think it'll still be plenty spooky. But man, I kind of want to play the game because it does seem like a good game and I love Obsidian. Like I want to play it and then we're going to play 2. But I can't do the spiders, man. They're too scary. I had a goth girlfriend who wanted to see if I could 100% a song on Guitar Hero while she was under the desk doing stuff. I had a girlfriend that... Maybe I shouldn't talk about that. She... No, I'm not gonna talk about that. I'm so envious of the others. They seem so certain in their purpose, so lacking in the doubt that I still feel. Thaddeus tells me that this doubt is silencing the soil's voice and stops me from achieving perfect communion. He says I must drive it from my heart and allow my conviction to guide me to the truth below. I try. I must try hard. A gentleman doesn't kiss and tell, you know, I must not. I must not. It would not be polite of me. Not saying you're not a gentleman, Nex, but in this context, it would not be something I can talk about. 8 rifle ammo. Yo, we gotta mark this. Boop. Bullet. That will be bullet. Put the rifle back on, Charles. Get the gat out. Is this a game where my max is 25 or my max is 30? It's one of those games. Max is 30, so you want to reload. That is a cool looking thing. Got to this part, then I stopped playing. I need to pick it up again. This is a cool area. I've never heard of Bad Omens. I've heard of Deftones. I don't think I like them. I like some Slipknot. I really like Korn. I don't know about Bring Me to the Horizon, The Plot in You, Lamb of God. I don't know about those. But I know Disturbed. I like Disturbed. But I've talked about before, I'm very bad at like band names and stuff. Like I'll know the names. I typically won't even know the names of songs, but I'll usually just like, if I listen to it, I'll be like, oh yeah, I've heard that. I like that. Or whatever. Is this a good guy? Hello? Are you friend? Hi. Can we talk?
Get out of here. Go.
Okay. Sorry. Sorry. I'm backing up. I'm back. Yo, 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 yo. I'm backing up. Relax. Yo, yo. Oh my god, I can't hit because of the fucking bloom. The bloom.
Death.
I gotta just go for body shots.
Bloody hell. That was... Go on, keep fighting, lad.
Ow.
Don't despair.
Fucking piece of shit. Ooh.
Oh, you little.
Oh, you're still alive. Catch.
Oh, hell's teeth.
That bloom is no joke, bro. That bloom is no joke. Once your heartbeat starts going, good luck. Godspeed to you. I thought we could talk, man. I guess these guys are just on site. Druids. We could craft some more things now. Cloth, alcohol, and glass is a molly. Damage resistant buff. You need iodine for that. My backpack's full. Wearing a ghost costume? Like KKK type of ghost costume, or like an actual ghost? Or like a ghost face costume? What's this do? What's this do? Oh, nothing? I thought it was a trap. I want a bow. Anyone know kill switch engage? Sounds familiar. Bro, all I've been listening to is this. Not loud enough. Shit, it's the end. It's so peak. It's so peak. It's so peak. If Expedition 33 doesn't win best soundtrack, that shit is the most rigged I've ever seen in my life. It is some of the best music I've ever heard in my entire life in that soundtrack, bro. It's so peak, it's not even funny. Like, I've been listening to Claire Obscure music since day one of playing the fucking game, and I have not stopped. And I think it's my new Stellar Blade of just the go-to. It's got everything.
You have done well. You have installed a battery. The
It is peak. It's got literally everything. It's got the slow songs. It's got the crazy, like, hard songs. It's got wacky songs. It's got everything. It's got literally everything. It's so good. I wouldn't even say I have limited taste. I listen to, like, a wider range of things, but once something captures me, that is all I will listen to. Like, I am definitely a hyperfixation type of person when it comes to music. Like, if I hear something that is just really good, like the Expedition 33 soundtrack, it's probably the only thing I will listen to for God knows how long. And that's how that's been. I mean, I've listened to a little bit of Linkin Park, like a little bit of Nickelback, just because I was on like a throwback day and I was listening to some like old like 2004 to 2008 type songs that I listened to a lot growing up, but mostly it's been Expedition 33 soundtrack. It's just so good.
Search, and you will find. Find more batteries. Install more batteries.
Yeah, that's the plan, bro. That's why I'm here. Okay. Whatever. But yeah, it's so good. There's a boot in my snake. Wait, is that a bow? Two of them have bows. I want a bow. I kill you for your bow.
I don't think so. You want to...
Ow. Where's the bogger? Oh. Can I shoot through this, I wonder? I wonder if I can shoot through this. Oh. Where'd she go? The sway goes crazy. Cannot shoot through this. Alright, peek me again. Ow! Motherfucker. Jesus Christ. What a shot. Actually a crazy shot, not gonna lie. Jesus. Who am I fighting? Fucking Robin Hood? Legolas, is that you? Legolas. Where's this bitch? The fuck? She shot me and ran? Where you at, woman? A rifle bullet. Your name on it. Is that you? What's my heartbeat right now? It's actually insane how far these guys' peepers fucking were. I don't know if I can hit that. If he peeks up, I can. Peek me. Pussy? He won't. He's too scared. He's terrified. Oh. Jesus. Peek. Peek. Peek me, woman. Peek me. Come on. Yeah, see what's going on. Check it out. Maybe I'm gone. I'm not. Spoiler alert. Oh. I've still got it. You know? When my heartbeat is low, I'm hitting shots. God help me once it gets over 110. Once it's over 110, everything's a shit show. Bullets are just flying and you pray to God. He took my note. What an asshole. He took my damn note. Can I take their bow? I can. Get this out of here. Drop. Oh, hell yeah. We got a bow, baby. Where's this other person I killed? What's the aiming like on the bow? I bet you this shit. High damage, very quiet. Holding draw increases damage and range. Okay, how hard do you think this thing is to aim? Oh. I'm gonna try and hit right there. A little down to the right. I don't know, just down. Okay. This doesn't seem that bad. This is gonna be really tough. Spring Meadows, Battling Breeze. Oh yeah, bro. That's #1 on my soundtrack. This one. Oh. Oh. It's so good. It's so peak. I love the just female vocals right there. It's so peak. It's so good, dude. It's so good. Yeah, that was literally the first song I added to my soundtrack. The moment I heard that, I was like, I need it. I need it. It's so good. The Battling Merchant one is amazing. The Monaco one is amazing. Alicia is amazing. The 11-minute long. Oh, what the shit? Bees! Not the bees. The like 11-minute long final boss. I have no idea how to say it. Un Levier or whatever. Sounds like a goddamn Harry Potter spell. That one is just fucking incredible. Think this is a normal person? Hello. Oh, trader camp.
Hello, no need to panic. I mean no harm.
Oh, why do you look like that, bro? You've been partaking in the spice? Speaking of the spice, my friends are so fucking addicted to the new Dune game. Here's the deal. You don't sing, and we don't stone you. The fuck? What the fuck? Listen here next, okay? Envy and jealousy is not a good look on anyone, all right? Just because I can hit those beautiful high notes, pitch perfect, does not mean you have to be such a hater.
Now, look, before we get to brass
Whoa.
tacks, it might be a good idea to clear the air a bit, you know.
Yeah, you look like
I
shit.
know I don't look, well, entirely normal.
Yeah,
I just wanted to raise it. I know it can bother folk.
I don't care if you got good
Me,
shit.
Unless it don't trouble you at all.
I don't care, bro. What you got? Doesn't bother me at all. Indifferent. Hell yeah. My attitude towards almost everything in life.
I see. And is that because you're a friendly sort
No.
of soul? Or because you know, hear a voice,
What?
a voice in the soil like?
No. Voice in the soil. What are you talking about? Bro, no.
Well,
I'm
I
just
suppose that
indifferent.
means you're not one of them, else you wouldn't ask. There's a group of druids or summit that camp out near here. I heard they used to live on an island in the mere before it all went to cock.
Hi, Ghost.
All very civil before then,
Have
but
a
now
good day at work, my
they all
dude.
wear masks and have gone proper vicious. Not with me, mind. The eyes, you see. I think that's what does the trick. They must reckon I'm one of their lot. But I promise you, I'm not going to kill you and chew on your bones. Although I wish I hadn't said that now. Makes it sound like I might.
You couldn't if you tried. What do you have to trade, bro?
I can trade with you if you've got out to
Yep.
trade.
Let me see.
I'm Billy Gorse. by the
Billy
way.
Gorse, got it. What you got, Billy? Ooh, I do kind of need that. What's this? Makeshift throwable explosive. It creates a poison cloud. A little sickle. Some herbs. Consumable skills to be purchased. I do need batteries. I do need batteries, I'm not gonna lie. Can I afford the batteries? Is a good question. I mean, I definitely can if I go grab a bunch of shit to sell. Which I think I probably will do. Now that I've unlocked him. I'll be back, Billy.
Stay safe out there.
Yep, you take care, Billy. I'll be back when I find a stash. Casterfell Dam. Well, this is good. This is where we need to be. I love how he's like, to me saying I'm indifferent. I'm like, it's just like me. I'm indifferent. He's like, oh, are you a friendly sort of guy? No. No, I just don't care. I'm not indifferent in a friendly way. I'm indifferent in a I don't care about you type of way. Which maybe to some people is friendly. I'm gone. I want to try out the bow. Bow actually feels pretty fucking good. I don't like the depth of field, but why you not pick?
You will be more.
Shut up.
Time to bleed.
Is it? Ooh, right in the fucking head.
Are they still there?
No, I'm gone.
You will be more use dead.
Maybe. That's not really great cover, I'm gonna be honest with you.
I'm hurt. Ugh, it's bad.
It sure is. That does not look good.
I won't warn you again. Wait a minute.
The AI is not great in this game. It's not the most advanced I've ever seen. Let's just say that. Can I pull my arrow on this dude's forehead? No. It broke on his thick skull. Unfortunate. It's funny how not caring is being mistaken for friendliness so often. It's because so many people care these days. Like, so many people are so opinionated and in everyone else's business that nowadays, previously, it was just like, oh, you're indifferent about who I am, whether that's what I'm attracted to or what I believe in or whatever. Okay, like, you're just indifferent. Now it's like, oh, you don't actively hate me for what I believe in or who I'm interested in? Oh, you're so friendly and nice. I'm like, no, I'm not nice. I am not nice. I'm not a kind individual. I just don't care. Trust me. I'm sure there's a lot of things that you're very passionate about that are very important to you. That when you find out I don't care about those either, you're probably not going to think I'm the nicest guy. I'm not a nice guy, and I'm not a good person. I will be the first person to admit that. But on the bright side, it leads to me being very consistent. And it leads to anybody that knows me, whether it's you guys or someone else, always knowing, practically always knowing, my thoughts on things. Because 99% of the time it's, oh, Zach, what are your thoughts on blah, blah, blah? And my thoughts are 90% of the time, I don't care. I'm wonderfully consistent in that regard. What was this gonna do? You'd think that there would be a bomba or something. Who's gonna blow this up? I'm just a chill guy, it's true. Too many people care about shit that doesn't involve them. So when I don't care about something, I'm the asshole. That's the thing. You're nice. If you don't care about things, you're nice. Until you don't care about just something that they care about. Then you're an asshole. What a cool guy. Doesn't care about anything. Badass. No. I care about things. Just not about you. No. Look at this little guy right here. Look at this little guy. Come here. Come here, Momo. Come here, baby. Come here. Come here. Up here. Up. Come here. Oh. Come here. Yay. Look at this little baby. Look at this little precious baby. You see this baby? I love this. Oh, I love this baby. I love this baby. I care so much about this baby. It's crazy. I would murder the shit out of anybody that tried to hurt this little baby. I love him so much. Does that make me cool or badass? No. Might make me lame. I don't care. I talk to him like he's a little baby. I love him. Even though he wants to escape right now, he's my little baby. He's the precious, most little precious, nicest little baby. Yes, you are. I love you. But I don't care about you. Random person online. I don't care about Ukraine or Russia. Because I'm not Ukrainian and I'm not Russian. And I don't have any friends and I don't have any family that are. I don't care about any of that stuff because it doesn't affect me directly in my everyday life. I care about my friends. I care about my family. I take care of them. I ensure that, everything is well there. I listen to their issues and I deeply care about that. I care about my buddy Momo. I care about my work. I don't care about randoms online. I don't care about what's happening across the globe. I don't care. That doesn't make me a cool guy or a badass. And like I just said, I'm not a good person. I don't care. You could show me all the pictures of children getting blown up or something, and I'm still not gonna care. I'm not a good guy. Now, if I know any of those kids, I'm gonna care, obviously. But I don't care. Thousands and thousands of people are dying every hour, And I don't know them, so I don't care. It's really that simple. I care about me and my own. It's just we care about things that involve us. The indifference to most things is because they don't involve me, so why should I get involved? Exactly. Yeah. And the funniest thing is that I have significantly better mental health and love life more and am way happier than everybody that I know that really actively cares about stuff like this. And I don't think that's a coincidence. I don't. I think if you're spending your life on Twitter with a bunch of, you know, extremely toxic people online, or you're spending your time watching a bunch of the news where they're literally financially incentivized to put the worst, you know, news out there because that gets the most money, then yeah, you're not going to be in a good headspace. So I talk to my friends, I talk to my family, I make sure everything's good with them. Make sure everything's good with me, my health, their health. We're good. That's it. It's like something that like the average city dweller, I feel like their brain can't like comprehend. But this is very normal out here in the boonies. Like out here in the boonies, bro, you worry about you and your own. You and your own. That's it. You know? You don't complicate things by worrying about what's happening across an ocean or something. You are willfully ignorant. And you're all the better for it. Ignorance is truly bliss, guys. I promise. It is. The less you know about all the bad shit out there, the better your mind will be. Just saying. Today I found another one of them door. Wait, I gotta read it in a... Today I found another one of them doors. Bloody great name marked interchange. Just like that one we found in the Dales. So close to the village outskirts too, so one of the soldiers are swarming around it. Maybe they don't give a rat's ass, as they know it's locked up for good. Where they go though, eh? Outlaw has scribbled a map to the door's location. Most of them don't care. They just can't take being seen in a negative light. Well, it's virtue signaling, right? It's signature virtue signaling. You see this all the time in like streamers and content creators. It's like, oh, you don't care about Israel Palestine? Oh my God, you're terrible. We need to cancel this person. They're a piece of shit. You know? So like they have to have an opinion, and they have, let's be clear, they have to have the correct opinion, or they have to worry about losing out on sponsors or losing out on like viewers and stuff like that. Gotcha, bitch. Hang on a minute. I just took a bloody...
This ain't over till one of us is dead.
Yeah, it's gonna be you, bitch. Ooh. Sit down. And it's also like directly tied into people's inability to separate the art from the artist. Which is why it is never good for a content creator to talk about religion or politics or anything like that, unless it is directly tied in with the type of content that they're attempting to create. It is always going to be worse for you to even talk about it, because you're possibly creating a divide in your community, where half of them will just no longer like you, because it doesn't matter if they love your streams. They loved every single second of your streams. They love your content. You're like, they're talking to their parents about you. They're like, oh my God, yeah, I've been watching this guy. He's awesome. I watch all his streams and shit. The moment you have an opinion they don't agree with, that could literally just be it for them. They could be like, nope, I'm not watching this person anymore. Even though they loved your content has not changed whatsoever. They just found out something that they didn't like about some viewpoint that you had, and now they're not going to watch you anymore. Now, don't get me wrong. There's some things most definitely, at least for me, like, I don't watch the person anymore. Dr. Disrespect is a good example. Okay, his controversies with a minor, yeah, that's a no-go for me, dude. I used to love Dr. Disrespect streams. That's a no-go for me. I don't watch him anymore. I did the old, you know, don't recommend content anymore for all of his stuff. Never see him anymore, and I'm happier for it, because that's just something that, for me, that's too far. But like, when you're talking about what somebody believes happens after they die or something, it's like, I don't give a fuck. I don't care. It has nothing to do with me. Let the person believe whatever they want to believe in. We'll check this out first, because I think this is literally the dam that they were talking about in the paperwork. What time is it? 3:24 a.m. But yeah, I think the internet has made a lot of people just like, they no longer have the ability to just stay in their own lane and mind their own fucking business. Like, everyone is always so into everyone else's business, and like, they care so much about what these people that don't even know that they exist are doing. Whether it's, you know, big celebrities or even just like streamers, YouTubers, whatever. It's like people just care way too much, man. Just stay in your lane, bro. Get your life sorted. Because I know a lot of the people out there, man, they have some big things that they they could be improving and changing about their own life, you know? There are more pressing matters for you to care about than fucking Taylor Swift's views on abortion or something. Who gives a fuck? Just go up and sing the song. Go do your little dance and sing the song, woman. Who cares? Shut up. The same thing with like YouTubers, you know, you always see it in comments, like whenever anybody tries to talk about anything political or whatever. You always see it of like, dude, just play the fucking video game. Just shut up. It's like, exactly. Stay in your lane. Keep your views to yourself. Nobody really cares. At least not in any meaningful capacity. Maybe they care just so that they can have drama and cancel you if they don't like your take on something. But it's pointless. Ooh, damn. Storeroom key. Ooh. The current emphasis must be on keeping the dam's hydroelectric generators in good working order. I shouldn't have to explain the fundamental importance of maintaining a consistent power supply to our remaining facilities, as we cannot count on the Windscale plant in that regard. Diversion of the power supply away from the experiments in that facility comes with its own risk, and avoiding further containment breaches should be our highest priority. Please ensure that the maintenance teams assigned to the dam fully understand the critical nature of their endeavor. Hello, Jamiel? Hello. How's it going, dude? Doritos. How's it going, man? 4 cities away from me just to get some S tier Cali. Oh. Very exciting. Sorry, my chat's not really working, so unfortunately I'm having to use my phone, which is not ideal. I don't know what YouTube's deal is, but uh-oh. YouTube is oh, my leg. My leg! I don't know what their deal is, but where's this storeroom, I wonder? I didn't see one in there. It's been a while. I don't know if you remember me. I do not, my guy. I do not. But good to see you again. Hope things are going well for you in your life. Take care, Jumyo. Thanks for stopping by, dude. Aha. Potatoes. Last time we talked, you moved to Oregon or something like that? I mean, I lived in Oregon from the time I was 3 to like 18, so... I am 28, turning 29 now. It's been a while since I moved to Oregon. The man in black fits you. Thanks, dude. I have work in just like an hour here as well. Jenks. To whoever finds this note, please send aid to Datlow Hall. Lady Charity is gravely ill. For the last 2 months, ever since that explosion, she's been getting worse and worse. She needs medical attention, and poor Lady Prudence can hardly be expected to care for her alone. I can't return to Datlow in good conscience, not without securing aid first. We showed those bloody scientists nothing but hospitality, and not one of them have come back to check on us. If you're reading this, remember our kindness and send help. Jenks. At the bottom is a detailed map to a manor in Casterfell Woods called Datlow Hall. Teabag the corpse. I'm good, thank you, though. Very interesting advice. Reincarnation would be kind of cool. I'd reincarnate into a spider and terrify people. Kenzie, your regular appearance already does plenty in that regard. I don't really think you need to have another form in order to get your wish. Okay. The old man. The interchange. Datlow Hall grounds. Let's go this way. We'll be fine. A lot of viewers this morning? Is there? Well, I'm surprised. Not a lot of trolls. You love to see it. I always appreciate the lurkers. They're so much better than the trolls. Strange Spire makes me think Shelob is her favorite Lord of the Rings character. She's probably never seen Lord of the Rings, dude. Oh. The Trinity is one. You guys are all melee. Wait. Actually. Ow!
Ah, stop losing men. Fight harder. Oh.
Ow! Ow! Jesus. Come here. Oh! Should have done that in the beginning. Ow. Kinda fucked me up. We have band-aids? No band-aids? Consume the bread. Alright, we're gonna use a band-aid. Oh wait, we got some meat? Got a band-aid. craft another banded. Alright, we'll take the cloth now. Yeah, I kind of guessed before I played this game. I was talking about it last stream, but I kind of guessed that this game would do a little bit better in the algorithm. Just because these, like, first-person, open-world, more survival games... There's something about when people, like, doom scroll past them that they find more interesting, it seems like, than, like, a lot of the Souls likes. What do I think so far? I think it's quite good. No, this isn't new. This came out March 27th. Yeah, it's quite good. I'm enjoying it quite a bit. Let's see what's down here. Yep, I knew that you hadn't seen Lord of the Rings. The only guns Brits have are nail guns. I mean, I got this from a Brit. It's a bolt action. But a lot of the guns are like, yeah, like little 22s and stuff like that. Completely broken for you on Series X? Really? It's interesting. I've had no bugs and no issues whatsoever. That doesn't look like something I can go in right now. Probably need some sort of suit. Or maybe the anti-radiation medicine. Requires B887126. Huh. Using a modified 4x4? What the fuck is that? I don't know if I can fight this thing. What the fuck is that? I got a big old robot, man. Oh, it's got a core on its back. I wonder if I could pull that out. I do need the core. Is he the only guy here? YOLO. I think my heart rate's still low enough. Actually, I should take some tea. Oh god, I forgot it doesn't pause the game. Should take some tea. Oh, I didn't keep the tea. At least he's slow. Uh-oh. Is he a knower? Or is he just guessing? How he's a knower. I gotta keep my heart rate low or I'm not gonna be able to hit these shots. Oh, he has a fucking flamethrower. That overexposure effect is cool. That is a cool overexposure effect with the fire. I hit it. I'm gonna guess that's his weak point. I really have no idea, but... He's not that scary. He's kind of... Oh, what? What? I disagree. Shit. My heart rate's getting too high. I have 120 heart rate. I blew up one. Is he gonna blow up? What's happening? Oh, he seems fine. It's a tough shot. Are you good? Are you destroyed? Are you good? Okay. You can still flamethrower. What does it take to kill you? Gotta shoot that too? Oh. Wait, there's something on his back. Extract battery. Oh. Is he gonna blow up? Oh, okay. That's kind of neat. So you cause him to overheat. And then he needs to, like, pop out his little battery. Alright. Well, we got a battery. That's good. No power. I'm gonna guess there's nobody else in here, because nobody else joined that battle. Eat some schmeat. What do we have? Anything good? Surely there's somewhere to put this battery in. We can do something here. Looking very smart today. Thank you. Does that imply that I'm not typically smart looking? Lemon honey tea? A rage-induced seizure for this conversation? True. I like milk and tea. Like some nice fruity tea with a little bit of milk. Give it a little bit of like cream. I like that. Never really bothered me. I want in there. Can I just break this? Guess not. Lock, release. Okay. This door opens just fine. The barracks. There's a lot of good loot in here that I just can't take. Fruit tea? Psychopath. Nah, man. Like, you take, like, a peach tea, and you add a little bit of cream to it, and you get, like, a peaches and cream type of situation. It's good. What do you mean? That's yummy. Fruit and cream goes very, very well together. This is not, like, a foreign concept or anything. Same with like some orange tea. It's very good. Damn data store security guard. God damn it. Okay, I guess we have to come back. Oh. Well, I mean, we got another battery, which is a W. We we needed another battery, so it works. Wait. Can I go in here? There's a pneumatic thingy. Yippee! Let's go. Put that in there. Put that in there. Guess I'll keep that. See, the tea. I thought I had the tea with me. I did not have the tea with me. Or bandage. Actually, I mean, we're not really close to the trader guy, are we? Kind of far from him. Was there any normal stuff to pick up, or was it all just like ingredients to other stuff? I think it was all just ingredients to other stuff, right? Yeah. It's like ammo. Dude, honestly, I'm so excited for our move. I think I'm going to, I think for the backdrop, I'm gonna have the black and red, like, acoustic foam again. I think I'm gonna set that up again for the new place. Instead of, like, my current background where you could just see a bunch of shit. And it'll also be better for work. Because right now, like, for meetings and stuff for work, I have to use NVIDIA Broadcast to, like, blur my background. So they can't, like, see my background and be like, oh, CG, her, you know? And, like, find my YouTube channel somehow. Yeah, I'm moving. We're finally selling this house. Thank the gods. Thank the gods. This house is it's just too much, man. It's just too much house. So we are downsizing big time. It's gonna be very nice. It's just gonna be me and my dad again. So going from living with 5 people, total in the house, to 2. Oh, it's gonna be so nice. Me and my dad are just like, we're very chill, you know. We perfectly complement one another. Like my aunt and uncle, my cousins, they're great. Don't get me wrong, they're great. They're fantastic. But a married couple needs their privacy. And so, you know, it'll be nice that they will have their privacy. My cousin's great. He's awesome. I have no issue with my cousin or anything. We go halvesies on games all the time and shit. And we always like shoot the shit about new games and stuff like that. But it'll be nice to just have somewhere smaller, dude. Like, our expenses here are so insane. Like, we spend over $1,000 each month just on electricity trying to cool this place because it's 2 stories and 4,000 square feet. So it's just like, for a good 6 months out of the year when it's this hot like it is now here in Arizona, where it's already hitting like 114 degrees, it costs so much to cool. And on top of that, we have a pool here that we have to maintain, and that is a bunch of money because you have to like constantly keep the alkalinity and the pH and everything good. So you have to buy all these chemicals and chlorine and stuff. Dude, there's just so many, like, there's so many costs. And one of the people that lived here, my other cousin, she moved out like a while ago. So we already had 2 extra rooms. So now we have 3 extra rooms in the house that, like, nobody is even using. It's just, we've been paying so much extra when none of us need it, you know. So it'll be very, very nice. The place will be much cooler. We'll be saving a lot of money. Yep, we're still staying in Arizona. Yeah. We looked at other places. We were looking at North Carolina. We were looking at Tennessee. I was even looking at Oregon, you know, heading back to Oregon, but yeah, none of like the prices just doesn't compare, bro. Like the prices literally don't compare. You can't find anywhere in any of those places that even come close to the prices of houses here. So it's just not, it's not worth. So we're still gonna be here, but 1K on electricity is insane. Yep. Yeah. I mean, like I said, it's 4,000 square feet and you have 2 floors, right? And like they try and keep it at like, I think like 72 or 74. And it's 114 degrees outside. So like the AC is just always on. It's always working, man. That shit adds up. So North Carolina and Tennessee are beautiful. Yeah, they are. They are. But you have like natural disasters and stuff you have to worry about in those areas as well. On top of like just relocating that far is kind of a pain in the ass. For me, it wouldn't be that big of a deal because I'm full remote. But my dad's not full remote. My dad is partially remote. So he would have to transfer offices as well. Move to South Carolina. No. You know, I'll be down to like move. Like I was looking at moving back to Oregon, but like just because so many of my friends and family and stuff are over there, but it's just like not worth it, dude. It's so expensive. It's so expensive over there. It's ridiculous. Like the house that we just bought is 230K and 1,500 square feet, right? Which is still way more expensive than it was when we bought our first house down here back in 19. In 2019, our first house that we bought was 196K and 2,000 square feet. Now you can't even touch that, dude. There's like nowhere out here that you can get prices like that. So now we're paying more for the new house for less house, which is insane. But I mean, that's the market. Market's crazy right now. But ultimately, like mortgage, HOA, everything all together, not counting internet. We don't know what internet will be yet. But like mortgage, everything, and what we're guessing for electricity will put us at, I think, $2,300 a month. For me and my dad to split. Which right now, our monthly, if you count the pool and you count electricity and everything, is it's probably about 6K. Probably right around there. So yeah, it's gonna be much better. Very excited. We're gonna hope that this house like sells quick, which I'd imagine it will. Like our first house, we had 10 offers the first week we listed it, which was insane. Like we did not expect it to go that crazy. So, I mean, we'll see. We'll see what happens. I don't think we'll get as lucky as we did initially, man. Like on our last house, we got so lucky because this one chick literally just offered us cash. Like she offered us right around what we were asking for in just cash. And all these other people, they were like trying to offer more, but you know, they had to get approved for the loans and stuff like that. And this chick's just big dicked it. She's like, I'll give you this much cash, dude. We're like, say less. We out. Like, even though there are people trying to offer more, like, nah, we're good, bro. We're good. We're not asking questions. Where'd the money come from? We don't care. We're out. Take care. And so we had that thing sold in a week. I don't think we'll get that lucky this time, honestly, but Larry, boss wants a boat and won't take no for an answer. I think he's cracked too. Why bother? No one comes back. I think there's something in the mirror too, but he won't listen to reason. I'll try and get some of the lads who know how to handle a boat to help, but won't be easy. Mike, Jesus, that English was rough, man. That was a difficult read. Cheap living in Iowa? I could see that. I could definitely see that. I wanted to move to Missouri, man. Missouri, cheapest in the United States. My idea was, yo, we buy a house in Missouri. It's cheap as shit. We save. And then we're ready to move to Japan in 10 years. You know, that was my idea, but my dad's like, I don't want to live in fucking Missouri. Missouri's a shithole. I was like, yeah, it's a shithole, but it's cheap. He's like, I don't want to live in a shithole. I was like, ah. So that's why I say, like, Japan probably looking like 15 years instead. If we just got a nice small house in Missouri, dude. Oh my god, we could be in Japan in 10 years, assuming, you know, our Japanese and everything was good enough. I like corn, man. I'll eat corn all day. Saw a household for Japan, 160K near Osaka, 4K square feet. Damn. The power of the dollar is not to be underestimated over in Japan, dude. Like, you go to Japan, you're rich. You are rich. Your money is, you have about 40% more dollar per dollar over there, man. You feel like a richie. Straight up. Like, I was buying a whole new wardrobe over there. I'm like, yo, this shit is cheap. It's great. I loved it. Eat out every day. Cheap as hell. Yeah, Missouri's super cheap. I know. Like I said, cheapest in the country. What was that? What the hell is he doing up here? Good thing I checked if it was reloaded or not. Plus everything fitted you? Oh yeah, dude.
Steady now.
Who goes there?
Does he have to style on him after he taps him in the head, bro? Does he have to... Is that necessary? Damn, it's a good thing I fucking headshot him, bro. I wouldn't want them to have to see that as their last thing. Shoot him in the fucking neck. And they just see me. I one tap his friend. Just, damn, that shit's buzzing. That would suck, man. That's a rough final thing to see.
This is Joyce Tanner.
Ooh, an audio log.
Considering how things have gone since the convoy arrived, leaving this message is rather optimistic. But who knows? Maybe there's a Bard technician still alive, able to snap their fingers and give me access to this radio tower.
No.
Wretched thing has no power, and there's not much I can do from out here. Look, if anyone is listening to this, I found a place to camp. I'll include the coordinates along with this message.
Only downside to Japan, I like to get high. They won't like me blowing pack out there. My hair's too long for prison. Yeah, no smoking over there, man. Cigarettes, they love cigarettes. They got all sorts of, like, businesses and entire train cars and stuff. Literally just designed for smoking cigarettes. Cigarettes still a major part of the culture over there. It's really weird. Weed? No. Definitely no. Which is pretty crazy. That is a pretty wild double standard they have, but that's how it is. Tell me I don't need ice cream. Dude, speaking of ice cream, when we move, I'm 100% giving in to the fucking TikTokers. I'm buying a Ninja Creamy. I've had so many of those stupid recipes popping up for me for the stupid Ninja Creamy, man. I'm doing it. I'm buying one. I want to get one now, but I don't want it to be another thing I have to move, so I'm just going to wait. But I want that shit. I want it. Make a whole pint of ice cream for like 300 calories. Get in like 50 grams of protein. Bajillion different flavors. And you know exactly what's in your ice cream. Yeah. Sold. Peak. Everyone kept saying like it's so expensive. It's so expensive. Yeah, it's really expensive. Is it worth it? I thought it was going to be like 500 bucks. It's like 200 bucks. Like, that's really not that bad. For a thing to make your own fucking ice cream, bro. Uh-oh.
Did they leave? The Trinity is one. One head has three faces. This time to bleed.
Did I throw that too far? Oh, I threw that way too far.
Come on. We've got to turn the tables.
You could try. Whoa, look at her fucking neck. Oh my god, bro. Having a straight up out of body experience there. Well, I wasted that grenade. That's unfortunate. It's a really big memory. I literally drive to Missouri to go shopping. It's that much cheaper. That's so funny. I quit Siggy's when I go in. Might have to start back up. No, this is a good opportunity to quit everything. Just quit it all. My brain's out if I had to pay $15 for camels. Watch my mom spend crazy money on cigs, and they're stinky, so I hate them. This is another thing. This is another reason you guys should not partake in any of these substances, is because shit's expensive. Just unneeded costs, man. And this is coming from a man very heavily addicted to caffeine, okay? I spend a solid chunk of change on caffeine. All right? I'm not a hypocrite. I'm speaking from experience here. If you ain't addicted to a substance, don't get addicted to one. Don't do it. I mean, caffeine, you're fortunate, because if you just need caffeine, dude, you can go down to the fucking gas station and get those, like, no-dose pills that are literally just straight up, like, speed. And you can just use those. And they're cheap as hell, and there's your caffeine, you know? Or you could have coffee, which is, like, dirt cheap. Like, just normal coffee. But, of course, people like their Frappuccinos at Starbucks, or I like my energy drink, you know? Which is more expensive. This is Atomfall, Franklin. Might consider moving. Dude, what are Siggy's in Cali, bro? This has got to be like fucking $20 a pop at least, right?
You have experienced the woods. You should avoid the woods when possible. The woods are dangerous.
Wow, you don't say.
Be careful.
I think I'm gonna take the blazer off until my meeting. Should get in a little It's getting a little hot in here. If any of you equals band losers actually follow through with it, why don't you type in behind you and find out, CIA, you fucking retard? There's a pretty easy way to figure it out, right? What's up, dude? Just say behind you a couple times, see what happens. Oh, there you go. See? It's that easy. You got banned. Ta-da! I'm curious if I jump, if I'll fall to the ground. Then fucking jump, retard. What do you mean? What do you mean? Just do it. What's the point of the comment? Just fucking do it. I might be a scientist, but I don't think it's that crazy to test your hypothesis, right? I don't think you need a formal education to adopt the scientific method a little bit here. Just fucking do it. Figure it out. Lost your way? Natural tonics and remedies for physical ailments or aimless spirits. Come to the old mine in Casterfell Woods. Let Mother Jaco guide you. Oh yeah, magic lady in the cave. Oi, up. What the fuck? The hell happened? Okay. That's interesting. All right, are these guys gonna be cool?
We don't know what you intend.
To kill you?
Go or die.
Shut up.
Time.
Sorry, I thought that'd blow up a little faster, I'll be honest. Come here. Come here.
Heretics will die.
I'm behind you. I'm behind you. Oh, wow.
Whoa.
Ooh. Got some schmeat up here. $50 a month for my therapy and getting to the point of losing the benefits of it, so stopping soon. But got what I needed on it. Time to move on. Hell yeah, dude. That's nice. Dude, they even got the wicker basket. This is straight up like that Nicolas Cage movie that I can't remember the name. Wicker Man? Was it Wicker Man? Maybe it was literally just called Wicker Man. No, not the bees! Not the bees! Only eat edibles on Saturday and Sunday. My lungs have suffered enough. You could just quit entirely. Just saying, you could. It is an option.
The voice in the soil, the voice is everything.
You know, I used to be an alcoholic in Vegas. I've talked about it before. I was very, very dependent on alcohol. And, I gotta say, I don't regret the fact that I, like, never drink now. And that I quit. Was it difficult? Yes. Was it a pain in the ass and awful at the time? Yes. But I have never found myself being like, man, I should really get back on alcohol. I just go, man, that shit was expensive. And, what the fuck is that? Oh, I don't like that. I don't know what that is, but I don't like it. What in the goddamn? Is it moving? Is it a plant? It almost looks like a plant. It is Wicker Man. Easier said than done? No, not really. I went cold turkey and it was terrible. To the point where, like, my family thought that they were gonna have to take me to the hospital because I was really not doing well. Because I went completely cold turkey from alcohol. I just stopped. Said I wasn't gonna buy anymore. I wasn't gonna drink anymore. Yeah, no, I only talk from experience, you know? Oh! It was definitely not easy. But I've never regretted it. Oh, shit. Oh. Jesus. And alcohol, it's one of the hardest addictions to kick, man. Like, from a chemistry perspective. Like, weed is way, way easier objectively to kick than alcohol is. From a straight, like, neuroscience perspective at the very least. But honestly, the thing that made it so difficult about quitting drinking was that I was living in Vegas at the time, and everything that you do in Vegas, like, is always drinking. Like, I lived in Vegas for a couple of years, and everything was always drinking. Like, you go out and you're drinking, and even, like, places I would work, they'd be like, all right, let's go get a drink. Like, you would go out and drink with people. I mean, you weren't supposed to, but it was very regular that people would do it.
Ah, here we go.
Here we go. Ooh, oh, shit. Farming knife. I haven't seen that before. Man. Yeah. I need to make some damn band-aids. But yeah, the hardest thing was just like the cultural thing of just like, because for me, I felt like I couldn't socialize without alcohol. Like, that was my main thing, is I was like, I won't be able to socialize, and I'll stick out, and I'll do poor in my job because people won't like me in my job if I'm not drinking and they're drinking. And like, I kind of got in my head about it of like, I can't socialize. I can't talk to people without it. That was the hardest thing. I mean, the physical dependency was definitely... It was there and it was strong. Like, when I stopped drinking, it was definitely quite bad. But like, the reason why I kept rationalizing it was because I was like, oh man, like, I'm not gonna be able to make anybody laugh. I'm not gonna be able to like even carry a conversation without it. It was not good, man. Look like the human reincarnation of SpongeBob? True, because he's a square and he has super sharp lines, and so do I with this fucking god tier jawline, baby. I'm getting my ass fucking beat. I'm getting my ass fucking beat. I was trying to rush the Mog because I'm getting my ass fucking beat in game. Oh shit. Okay, we're fine. Anyway. Okay. Getting my ass fucking absolutely blasted by this dude while I'm trying to Mog out. Yeah, it is I mean, the thing is, it is a social lubricant. At least it really was for me. Like, I genuinely did struggle talking with people without alcohol. It helped a lot. And it helped, like, it really helped mediate some of the things that I have with alcohol, with autism. Like, alcohol did help a lot of those things. Like, a lot of those things, like, there would be things that would, I would be able to tell, like, would really bother me. Like, oh man, there's so many people here. And, oh man, somebody just brushed up against me and stuff. And it would, like, really, I know it would really, really bother me and, like, freak me out and make me super anxious. And stressed if I was sober. But it helped, like, kind of mediate it a bit. So it didn't bother me as much. Hush, little baby.
You dead. Don't unbeliever.
Don't say a word. Look at them. They're hiding. They're terrified. They know. I hear someone over here. I did. Oh! 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 Like, that was the worst thing, is, like, I felt that it was, yeah, social lubricant, and it was. Like, it really did help me a lot. Uh-oh, that guy's a bow. Ah! Weapons faster. Where's the bow guy? Oh! I'm dead. Oh! Where is this guy? Where's this fucking archer? Jesus, I'm fighting fucking Robin Hood out here. Oh my god. This way goes crazy. There you are, bitch.
Hey, see you.
Yeah? Too bad. Stop carrying and then you feel like shit in the morning? Yeah. Coke's a great social lubricant. Well, that's the thing about alcohol, right? Is for some people, I mean, it hits people different. A lot like weed. Like, for some people, it makes them more social, more outgoing and stuff. And then, like, for some people, it makes them, like, significantly more depressed. And, like, down. If I was uninhibited autist, who knows? I don't know. Because for me, like, some things that really bother me are like high-pitched frequencies, loud sounds, people touching me. All of those things are like pretty rampant in a bar. I mean, depending on the bar, like there's some bars that are chill for sure. But like a lot of bars are probably, you know, playing music on the louder end, and like they probably don't have the best equalization on their like audio equipment, so like the highs are probably like very piercing, right? I really doubt that they're like applying proper EQ to their audio or something in most bars. And so like there's a lot of those sounds that I really hate, and there's like people bumping into people and stuff, and like a lot of that stuff, it would bother me a little bit, but it wasn't nearly as bad. Like I didn't shut down, you know, like I normally do. And now I have like, you know, significantly more like coping mechanisms, because like you have to remember, back when I lived in Vegas, I didn't know I was autistic, right? So you have to also remember, like a lot of these things, I wasn't thinking, oh, I drink and now I'm not autistic, I'm not a retard anymore. I didn't know that. I didn't get diagnosed until I was 25, and I was living in Vegas when I was 21 through like I think 23. So I didn't know I was autistic. I just thought like, oh yeah, I'm just not social, and I don't really like these areas and stuff like that, and it seems like they bother me a little bit more than everyone else, but like everyone else drinks, so maybe everyone is kind of like this, and this is just like the commonly used, you know, coping mechanism in order to get through this. So now that I'm older, and now that I've been formally diagnosed, you know, and I've talked a lot with my psychiatrist and stuff, I have a lot of like more healthy coping mechanism. Hi Fuzz, how's it going, dude? But yeah, back then I was like, dude, when I have a drink, I like, things are fine. I'm chilling. I need to make sure my alarm is set for 5 and not 6. Real quick. 4:45. Okay, we're good. We're fine. We're fine. But yeah, these days, like, I have kind of psyoped myself, almost like Pavlovian style, to get very, very sick at the smell or like anything for alcohol. I literally psyoped myself into like despising it so I would never have to worry again. And it's worked quite well. Like if you've ever seen me drink on stream, like I have to full on plug my nose and everything to drink, because like I literally, if I think about it, I will get sick. I'm like a dog, Pavlov's dog, man. But instead of salivating, I'm gagging. And it's worked great. Where'd the jacket go? Yeah, I got hot. I did. I'm gonna put it back on before the meeting. It's right here. This note was pinned beside a locked door in the druid's camp. To the reader, I am gone. The priestess told me to stand sentinel, the keeper of the keys. The voice calls me to a greater purpose. The priestess told me that my body is not yet ready to hear the voice. The voice calls me still. I feel its pull, though it does not use my name. That name is of little significance now. The priestess called me a novice, but I am ready for my purpose. Maybe you are too. Give some thought to it. The soil waits for us all. The numbers 24.4, 85.7 have been scrolled below. Did it mark my map? I don't think it did. I'm sure I'll naturally find it, right? Bow mastery. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, we got some bow stuff. To briefly slow time. Heart rate no longer has an impact on draw duration for bows. I never knew it did. Increases bow draw speed. Oh, I think I need health. I think max health is just like a pretty safe one. Honestly, kickstun duration's good too. Heart rate rises slower would also be good. A lot of these are really good, man. It's god-awful stuff. That taste alone will make you sick. Oh, yeah. True, dude. Like, even when I was really drinking a lot, I still couldn't do, like, the bottom shelf, cheapest fucking tequila. I still couldn't do... Oh, God. There's that Pavlovian right there. You see that? That's Pavlovian in action right there, man. Yep. I could not do that. I wasn't kidding, man. I fucking psyoped myself. I will get sick instantly. Uh-oh, they're giving me a lot of ammo. Ooh, iodine. Kenzie's cheating the system, bro. It's so blatant that she's somehow cheating the system. Like, she'll go from not even being top 3 to just boom. Tough fight incoming? Yeah, probably. They're giving me all this ammo and shit. Give me a lot of ammo. I'm not even seeing anyone. This whole place is just abandoned. With all of this loot. Castle key. Getting Resident Evil 8 vibes. How much time do I have? 4:27. Okay, I've got some time. What would be my favorite food if I was a cat? Salmon. 100% salmon. Salmon is fucking delectable. Be the bougiest little cat. Uh-oh.
Oi! You're trespassing.
And? Bitch. You can't stand salmon? What the hell? Salmon is so good, dude. Oh my god. The salmon that they had in Japan, dude. Transcendental. It was so good. Oh my god. Oh, so good. Jesus. I would kill Kenzie just for a fucking salmon sushi roll from Japan right now. I would just fucking... It's for the greater good. The greater good. Can I get some soy with that too, please? Thank you. I just fucking devour it. Oh my god, it'd be so good. Shrimp Alfredo for dinner. You know, shrimp Alfredo is good, but I prefer chicken Alfredo. Yeah, fish does taste very different. Yeah, I agree. Fish over here in Arizona tastes like hot ass. Just the hottest, stinkiest ass. I still eat it. But man, Arizona fish just ain't it. I don't know where they're actually from, but it's not good. I love fish. I love fish. Ooh. Sisters and brothers, the soil has given us cause to celebrate, and we are in need of extra supplies for the feast. Visit Mother Jago. Though she is not yet one of us, she hears the voice and understands the purpose. She will aid us. Return quickly with this bounty, or the ritual will not be possible. I just really like this Mother Jago, eh? Well, better hope most of you went to visit her, because I'm wiping this place off the fucking map. One arrow to the occipital lobe at a time. Hidden keyhole. Oh. Ah, look at that. Oh, we be... It's like a fucking Skyrim cave. The hell? Stealth archer. Fuck. Uh-oh. Stop it. Oh! No one's here. Whoa! That's a hit on land. Uh-oh. She has bomba. Ah! Oh my god. Bitch, you scared the fuck out of me. Oh my god. That startled me more than Resident Evil 7, 8, and DLC combined. Holy fuck. I actually think I pissed a little. That was my real scare scream right there. Exposed. That fucking bread. Bread. You wait to go to Japan though? Love anime, culture, food. It's a great time, man. Great time, great place. Highly recommend. It's funny because my dad is like wanting to go back so bad, and I'm like, Dad, we gotta visit some other places. And he's like, I don't want to visit anywhere else. I just want to go back to Japan. I'm like, I know, man, it's great. It is great, but like we got to see some other places too. He's like, I have frequent flyer miles, Zach. See if you can get some more time off. I was like, dude, I already took 3 weeks, a little over 3 weeks of PTO. Like, I could not take more time off. I have like 6 days left, including like paid sick leave for this entire year. And I have to save it for like if I actually get fucking sick or something, you know? Hello, Alan. Yeah, it's great, dude. It's great, and it's way cheaper than like people think. Like I talk to people and they're like, "Oh my god, dude. Japan is you must be so rich to go to Japan." I'm like, "Dude, it literally was not that much. Like it really was not that much. For 3 weeks, it was 4 grand. The most expensive thing was the flight, which was $1,500. Like the flight, if you don't go during like peak season, which is March, like we went peak season because that's where all the cherry blossoms are, right? That's where the cherry blossoms are happening. Like if you were to go later in the year or something, or God help you, you go during the summer, if you would be fine with it. Like it's so much cheaper. But like the food is super cheap. We just did Airbnb like almost the entire time. Super cheap. And especially like you're probably gonna go with someone. So you go halvesies, man. Like I don't know many people that they travel alone. You know, you're going with someone, whether it's a significant other or a friend or you know, whatever the situation is, like most people are gonna go with someone.
Flipping heck! What's going on?
I'm not gonna go alone. So you're gonna be like splitting everything as well, like all the housing costs and stuff. I mean, yeah, you can go by yourself. Like, there's nothing wrong with going by yourself. I just don't think most people do, you know? Like, I didn't see anybody in any of the tourist locations or anything. I didn't see anybody that was, it was just them.
Must be over this way.
Like, it was always like a group. Oh my god, he's fucking juking me out. That's right, bitch, you bleeding. Oh. There you are. Oh, right in between his legs. Stay right there. There we go. Dumped my ½ ounce of weed on the floor. Oh no. Yeah, the cherry blossoms were great. Don't get me wrong. It was fucking beautiful. But I'm just saying, like, that's why the tickets were so expensive. Like, if you go during a lot of other portions of the year, I mean, you can really save a lot of money. Like, the tickets are by far the most expensive. Like, even going out and eating out 3 times a day, you're probably only spending like $20 to maybe $35 a day eating. That's eating out every meal, by the way. Like, a lot of the places that we went, it was like $6 for like a fucking full course meal. I mean, it's insane because of the conversion rate. It's insanely cheap. And it's like some of the best food you've ever had in your life as well, by the way. It's not like garbage food or something. It's wild. So, yeah, no, it was great. Like, don't get me wrong. We went to some high-end places, but even like the high-end places, the bill would be like $110, and it would be 4 of us eating. So like, it was really a lot cheaper than you think. Hit the Cornerstone for $2 sandwiches, $5 udon yakisoba. Oh, dude, the konbini, you know, convenience stores. That's what a lot of people who visit there, and a lot of people who live there, They just live on that. It's not like, you know, shitty 7-Eleven food. Hi, Dill. Like, it's not like shitty 7-Eleven food, even though it's literally 7-Eleven over there. Well, they have a bunch. They have Family Mart, 7-Eleven, stuff like that. The Konbini has, like, freshly made, really good food, man.
And so we breathe life into it.
And it's like, yeah, it's like $2. Your food pictures look so good. I could taste it through Discord. Yeah, man. I mean, it is amazing. I think I could show some of them if we go food stuff. And I scroll up. I don't know if people have been yapping in here. Like, I can show you guys how cheap this shit was, dude. I think we have a few, like, konbini. So, like, we do monitor capture. So, a good example of, like, a konbini would be... Oh, this is, like, a good example of, like, so you could guess how much this is, right? A nice beer. This is beef tongue. This is a beef tongue. You got some fresh beef tongue ramen. This was $10. This was $10. $10. That was 10 fucking bucks. I remember. Remember just like it was yesterday. This was a breakdown. I literally took a picture. So we got, this is Lawson, which is one of the konbinis. So we got an energy drink. We got an iced coffee. You can see like 230 yen, 230 yen, 218, 215, 215, 11.99. If we do 11.99 yen to USD, you get $8.11. Okay, $8.11 here for an energy drink, a coffee, and I think this was 2 things of fried chicken, and like this is what the fried chicken looks like, man. They give you a little thing, and it's like freaking look how fluffy and amazing these little chicken nuggies are, man. These are like the best nuggets I've ever had, and they're like $1, dude. They're like $1. These things are so amazing. Like, I could literally eat these every day. I'm not even gonna lie. These were amazing. Just the juiciest, most delectable nuggets ever. This was like the coffee. This was an amazing, like, this was so good. This is better than any, like, the Starbucks coffees or anything like that you get. Like the, you know, the glass bottles. Once again, this was like $1 and something. Like, full transparency, some of their stuff is smaller over there. So, like, this is the Monster, over there. This was, like, their Monster juice. And, like, to give an idea, like, this is what a typical American can looks like in my hand. So, it's definitely, like, they are smaller over there a bit. But still, it's like a fucking $1, you know? Like, all in all, this is $8. And my dad got some fried chicken as well. So it was like, we both got some really yummy chicken and some caffeine and stuff like that for $8. But then if you want to go up a little more, like, I can show you, honestly, one of my favorite ramens that I had. And this was $5. Obviously their sushi is amazing. Like, obviously this was actually a cheap sushi place. The unagi. Oh god, the unagi, bro, so good. The sake. Oh my god, it was euphoric. Anyway, the cheap ramen. And also, like, a lot of these, like, more cheaper ones, they're just so nice. Like, this was like a, I think this was like $15. So this was like a little more on the expensive side to eat here. It was like 15 bucks, but it's just so nice. Like, the vibe is super chill. They gave you like shoes that you can use when you come in, which is what these are. And you're just like, you're chilling, man. It's so nice. It's my alarm for work. Was this the one? I think this was the one. So this was the $5. This was the $5 ramen. And honestly, this was like my second favorite ramen. That shit was so good. It was amazing. And it was only $5. I think it was like an extra 20 cents. Maybe a little bit less to get the egg added. I got the egg added in. It was amazing. And little grandma was so nice. This was $8. This was an interesting one because they give you this on the side and it's cold. It's cold noodles and like cold meat. And then they give you like this curry that's like very hot and you put it in. I got a beer like almost everywhere I went. And the beers were only like a couple bucks. But this is like a good example of like a konbini haul, right? Like, we would go, each of these is a fami chiki, which is like a it's like just a fried chicken. So we get a bunch of like fami chiki. These ones are pork buns. The legendary waffle, ice cream waffle. This shit was amazing. You know, some caffeine, a little ice cream cup, stuff like that. This was a super long. I don't remember what they called it. It was a corn dog, but they called it something funky and weird. But this was like almost $20 for all of this. So, but this was in Tokyo, so stuff was like more expensive in Tokyo for sure. But this was the peak ramen. This was the best ramen I had. This is the best ramen I've ever had. This shit was, and it was, I think, $9. I think it was about $9 for this. This was unique though because they were so busy here. This is like really famous ramen in Shibuya. They're so like busy here that they literally have you come in, you sit down, you order outside, you come in, they sit it down, you just nom, you eat, and then you're out. There's like no sticking around. But like their ice cream was fucking amazing. It was like the softest. It's almost like stretchy. It's kind of weird to explain it, but it's a little like stretchy. Yeah, it's like $25 in Canada, honestly. Like $25, $30, man. This was like a little cafe. This was a little bit on the pricier side. I think this was my drink. It was amazing, dude. It was like this peach fruity tea. Oh my god, it was so good. I think this was about $5. This was the famous melon pawn, you know, melon bread. This was, I think, $3.50. It was like $3.50, $4. This was about the same. It was like $3, $4. And then this was my dad's coffee that he got. And this was I think it was about the same price as mine. Yeah, you could stay in an internet cafe. The internet cafes were a little expensive because you pay by the hour. But yeah, so much of the shit was just so good, man. Like fresh miso soup, also almost anywhere you go. So if you like miso soup, it's amazing. So good. Carbs are no bueno, though. That's just literally not true, Mason. That's literally not true. As a biochemist, somebody that fully understands all of this, that's not true. Carbs are your body's go-to energy source. It is the #1 most efficient energy source that you can consume. It is your body's preferred energy source. Carbs are very important. And also, the great thing about Japan is you're walking probably about 10 miles every single day. Most people are getting about 20 to 25,000 steps every single day. That's what we were averaging right around. And we weren't even out all day. That was only being out for like 6 to 8 hours a day. So like people get way more. And you're burning a lot of that, dude. This was unagi. And then this, it looks like noodles. This is actually like a really interesting way that they make an omelet and then they like shred the omelet. It's really good. These, not that good. If you see these, they look a lot better than they actually taste. They're actually not that good, I'll be honest. But they look cool. They do look cool. Their ice cream, this was like espresso ice cream. Do note that all of their coffee stuff is like very coffee-y. It's not like American coffee where it's like very sugary and they like creamer heavy. No. When they get anything coffee flavored, literally anything, even the ice cream like here, it is like coffee. Straight up espresso round kicking you in the face. So if you don't like roundhouse kicking you, if you don't like really strong coffee, I would say stay away from the coffee stuff. It is very coffee. This was like their famous super expensive apples and fruits and stuff individually wrapped. I'm gonna be honest. This is just like a tourism gimmick. This shit tasted the exact same. I'll be honest. I did not taste any difference with any of the fruit. I got some of it. But like this is a good example of like some of the cheap food that you can get. This was like $3 for this like thing the size of my hand, absolutely full of spicy chicken. Very good. $4, sorry. And honestly, they even have pizza, and this pizza was pretty fucking good. Like they actually did a pretty good pizza as well. Like this was their pizza. It was pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. It's pretty good. Like to drink, you'll easily add another 10,000 steps going bar to bar. Yeah, it's true. Shinjuku Akihabara. Didn't stay in one though. Yeah, I stayed in internet cafes. And it was okay. It was not bad. But it was a little expensive because like I said, you pay per hour. And then of course I got the fucking the jiggle pancakes. These were pretty good. They weren't bad. Maybe a little that was so loud. They're a little expensive. But they were pretty good. Not the craziest thing I've ever had, but and this is like their most notorious ramen spot. You go in, they seat you, and then you sit at a little, it's almost like a cubicle. And then they have all of these little things on the side. So if you don't like talking to people, it says at Ichiran, you can make your request without speaking, push the call button and show this to our staff. And you can like just hold up one of these and it's like, it's noisy and they'll tell people to be quiet and stuff. If you're a little snitch or something. But yeah, they just like this part opens up and then they just give you your stuff. It's basically contactless. When you get here, when you're like waiting in this line, you fill out a little paperwork that says like, oh, I like my broth more rich. Oh, I want it on like a scale of 1 to 6, like how spicy, right? You kind of go customize your ramen so when you get it, it's like perfect for you, and then you can add on your sides and stuff like this. And it was also really, really good. Super cheap. It was very, very cheap. This is what I mean by their ice cream is like more stretchy. Like if you can see that, it's interesting. I really liked it, but I've talked to some people that really don't like Japanese ice cream. Not all of it is like this, but almost all the ice cream I got was like this. It's like a little bit stretchy. When it's in your mouth, you can definitely like feel the texture difference. It doesn't like melt as quick either. But it's really good. Like it was very, very delicious. I really liked it at least. And the what are these called again? Crepes? Are these called crepes? I think these are called crepes. This shit is bomb. Get crepes while you're there, bro. This was so good. This was like probably like one of the freshest tasting things. It was so good. This was a strawberry cheesecake. Somebody said something about cheesecake earlier. A rice type of powder to make it stretch. It's all natural. Yeah, most of their stuff is like very, very natural. But yeah, I got hamburger sushi. Honestly, it was quite good. It was really good. I'm not gonna lie. I thought this shit was gonna be ass. It was actually really good. It's like very well salted. It was actually really good. I thought it was gonna be terrible. But yeah, that was the food pictures. I have a bajillion ones in the Japan trip, just like 9 quadrillion. If you want to see any of these pictures, they're all on the Discord. There's a thing literally just called Japan trip. You can look at all the I took a million bajillion pictures, and there's some videos in here and stuff like that, like going through some of the places we stayed. Place number 7, maybe? Like just going through some of the places. Area here, a little chill area. But yeah. I have to get ready for work. Well, I mean, I'm basically ready for work, but I need to sign in for work, go get my laptop. It's actually upstairs. I got like 3 minutes, but yes, that stuff is on the Discord. We will continue Atomfall in the future. But yeah, highly recommend going to Japan. It's not as expensive as people think, and it's definitely worth your time. And even if you're only staying for, you know, a few days, I totally think it's worth, man. It's awesome. It's a great time. But I appreciate everybody for stopping by, for hanging out. Have a fantastic Monday. And I might stream after work, maybe. We'll see what happens. No promises, though, like always. But yeah, sorry for not streaming yesterday. Like I said, I just didn't really feel like it. Oh, let me thank all of the people. Let me do that real quick, because alerts were broken. And I said I would. Don't want to be a little liar. Thank you, Naomi Butler, for the follow over on Twitch. Thank you, Robert Langley, for the sub over on YouTube. And thank you, John Montero, with the sub on YouTube. Thank you guys for hanging out. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll see all of you guys in the next video or stream. Bye-bye. Where's my damn...